Music doesn't give you a headache.
I told you, everybody picked Lucky.
What are you talking about?
He was trying to guess because I mentioned, oh yeah, a few people picked the same feat.
I didn't actually pick a feat. I just put mine into charisma.
Yeah, I picked.
Me and him picked Lucky.
I picked
Of course you would with your armor.
Fade Away, which is a gnome specific feat, because it gives me the benefits of upping my intelligence, which is what I would do anyways, and it also gives me an ability.
I got great weapon.
I got a new toy.
Does that mean you can get the
I can turn invisible when I get hit once per day.
You roll on one
My toy is.
Oh, and I have another bag of holding. So I have 2.
Oh, sick. Are you gonna keep them both, or?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Double the space for bodies.
Keep in mind, if you put one inside the other,
No, I'm not doing
don't do it.
No,
It's bad.
Caleb already told me.
I already gave him the warning.
Okay.
Rather, he was warned at the point of purchase.
Pretty much.
So what exactly does happen?
Kind of tears into space-time continuum kind of things.
Awesome.
That's nice.
It's not awesome.
If you're like standing on like a high place and above a bunch
Alright,
of
it's
enemies, you
working.
do that and you drop it.
It would probably still kill
Oh
you.
no. I need to add another section on my
probably
terminology
the
page for my
entire
piece
rest
of
of
the
them.
sewer.
Yes.
Do you want the card? Because I have the card.
Yes, please.
I have
Like,
the
does it
card.
have the full description and everything?
Pretty sure it does.
Okay.
Should.
It should.
No, I can't.
Because this document's already 7 pages long.
You just have to help me find it, though.
Okay, fine. First I need to pee!
I did not need you to do that, but okay.
Dennis, what type of
This is
Dennis did
again
you get?
pipes of the
I
sewers.
just have the same dice I've been using.
And I just found it.
Oh, sick. That was fast.
Right, that's the other thing. I have to find a list of names.
Steve from Minecraft.
Steve.
I'm
yeah,
going
but now
to-
all the NPCs, all non-player characters from here on out are named Steve.
Yay!
Specifically from Minecraft.
Well, except for...
Except for the one that's already named.
Here, I'll trade
Thank
you your dice for this.
No, I'm gonna find a
Tempting
list
deal.
of
Something that
names.
costs like maybe $1 for something that cost me like 20.
I'll trade you whatever in this bag for those dice.
What's in the bag?
I think those are just regular dice.
Yeah,
No, it's not regular dice.
I can see your metal dice right there.
They're not.
I have 2.
You have 2 sets of metal dice, that's right.
I also like my colors of dice more than either of yours, so even if they were your metal dice, I'd rather keep my own.
Well, poop to you too.
See, he would trade for mine.
Maybe. Yours is like the one that I'd consider.
It's because it's sparkling.
It's actually pretty sick looking.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
You owe me $30.
Just double the price up.
The thing is, I
No,
never,
it cost $30.
Oh, frick, man.
I never even actually
$32.99.
asked for them.
Yep.
It's a funny part.
Unless if it costs 34.
I found it already, Martin, while you were taking your pee.
Alright,
God.
Okay. So we're just waiting on Joseph. Alright, let's start with where everyone spent the night, where everyone slept.
I got lucky enough to be following him, so I actually made it to the palace.
Yeah,
So
because you listened to me.
So you went along with
Hey, I found my way to the library.
Yeah, like honestly, very low chance. That
Oh,
I'm also missing an item
correction.
too.
Yeah.
Because
This
I
thing
also
says you need to be proficient in wind instruments.
Okay, so you're proficient. You pick a wind instrument. Yeah. That is just picking the specific.
Yeah, so that I can use
you help me look.
That
through
is
these
why you
cards.
took that.
For-
So
the
yes.
helm of telepathy.
Oh, don't I have the helm?
Okay, Ricky, I'll just.
Did you
copy it
also
over
grab
from
one,
the
or-
website. Thanks.
Why?
Just had to double check.
You can.
Hold on to it.
Yeah.
because you might need it.
That's what the internet's for.
You have it right in front of you.
What are you? A millennial?
Yes.
Actually, millennials are anyone born before 1995, so I'm pretty sure.
He's not.
Before.
Or no, that's
after.
It's
No.
after.
No, we're like Gen
millennial is
Eh?
Gen Z starts after.
Oh,
We're
so
like
we're not
Gen Z,
Gen Z.
right?
Yeah, you, me, we're both Gen Z.
We're all Gen Z.
Actually,
I'm
no.
millennial, I'm
We're
not
generationally fucked.
What?
I'm 1996. So I'm millennial.
No, that's after 1995.
No, it isn't.
It's anything after 1995 is Gen Z.
What? Really?
I'm
Yeah.
Jen, I don't give a damn.
Everybody.
I don't give a damn. Very nice.
I've been corrected multiple times before. I'm actually.
Well, you've been corrected by people who were wrong. So.
Then I looked it up. It's everyone assumes that it's not, that it is.
Mm-hmm.
Well, you live in a day and age where you can Google literally anything, so check yourself before you wreck yourself.
Yeah, it's not like I was announcing. Oh, I found Helm of Telepathy.
Fabulous, thank you. I also have that away.
Oh, so both of us have Helms of Telepathy.
Oh, wait a minute. I think I have this. I have a new toy that kind of does what Denise says.
I got a lot of items. guys.
So we're basically just gonna get started, seeing as he isn't responding right now. So
Is he alive?
Great.
Alright, so should I just tell my misadventure?
yeah, assuming you're rejoining the party, I'm assuming you're joining the party at lunch, because that's when you finished your
Okay,
misadventure.
but can I just tell them now, though?
Sure, fine. Go ahead. Tell
Alright, so you know how last session I wanted to go magic item shopping.
Mm-hmm.
So and I tried stealing. I tried getting rid of the shopkeep. Instead, I decided to charm a bunch of shopkeepers,
Into buying stuff for you.
and then I charmed this one guy who gave me a quest. He wanted me to break into his mansion and get the deed back so he could prove that he was the owner of the mansion. And so this is where my misadventure started. By me charming him giving me the quest, and then me breaking into the mansion. First it started
It's not the charm spell, just so everyone's.
it's not the charm spell. I just kind of like
It's
seduced him.
more like seduction.
Yeah. And so at the beginning I used one of my cards from my deck of illusion, which means I can use it no more, which is the King of Clubs, which turned into a bandit captain and 3 other bandits. And I threw it at the door, the first level door, and then I flew up to the second level door, and then I used Mage Hand and I opened the first floor door and the second floor balcony door at the same time, which triggered the alarm spell on both. And then, so all the guards are rushing down to the first floor because there's 4 people down there. And I have control over them, so I told them to look like they're running away. And so I used precipitation. This is like my main spell for this whole encounter, guys. And I put small items in their hands that look like they belonged to elven kind. And so they started running, and the guards started chasing them down. And then I stealthed in, and then I stealthed all the way to like the end of the hallway, and then 2 guards and a mage came down, and then I used prestidigitation.
No, you sleep.
No, because I had to get rid of the mage first, right?
Oh right.
I used prestidigitation in one of the rooms to get rid of the mage, and then I used sleep on the guards, and only one of them fell asleep. And the other one somehow saw where I was and
You
started
got a 20 on perception.
and then he ran down the hall, and I scooted back, and I popped out my ever-smoking bottle, and then I stealthed, and as he came around the corner, he couldn't see me, and and then I started walking up to the stairs, and then I turned into a bat, and I flew up over the stairs,
Around the magic circle.
around the magic circle, so I wouldn't get caught in it. And then once I was upstairs, I threw out two of my next cards, and this is
And
where
I called it before you.
He did actually
I'm
call
like,
it.
It would be hilarious if you got them.
And what happened is I drew the 2 best cards that I possibly could have.
Like, period, or for this situation?
Possibly could have. I drew the 10 of Hearts and the 10 of Diamonds. One is a red dragon. The other is a beholder.
In the middle of town.
And
These
the-
things are big enough that they're not.
Oh,
fitting
wait,
inside
I
the
need to be in
mansion.
character.
And to sell this, I used prestidigitation to make it look like there were flames on the building. then I opened the door where the deed was, and then there was a guy in there, and I tried using sleep, it didn't work. He charged me, we grappled, he fell, and then while he was
He
down,
tried to run past. You
Yeah.
stealth, so he didn't
Yeah.
see you and ran straight into you because you didn't
Yes.
move.
and then he was prone, and then I was like, what else to do? So I kicked him in the back of the head to knock him out, and I rolled a 20 for it too.
So
I
you
think
killed
first
him.
you cast.
I didn't kill him.
First you cast sleep and that failed, so you knocked him out.
Yes, and then I took the deed, and then I turned into a bat, and I flew all the way out.
The guard, one guy chased.
And one guard decided to chase the bat, and as he chased the bat, he fell off the balcony because
He first succeeded perception check to see him and chase him. Failed perception check to see the edge of the balcony. Ran off the edge of the balcony. Succeeded dex check for landing.
and he did didn't he get like a 20 for that or something?
for landing.
He essentially did like a triple backflip and landed like this, while being extremely confused as to what was going on. And then as I was leaving, I cast Prestidigitation again to make 3 big lights, and then I used the command word to make all the cards stop working. And so in a flash, and this is all in the span of like 10 minutes, guys. And then
This was supposed to be a shopping session.
So you completed the quest at least.
yes, and the guy gave me 1,000 gold, and now at any Elven general store, I can stay for free. No.
You get 10%.
I get 10% off,
That's the little note.
and at his mansion, I get a place to stay whenever I'm nearby. And also, it turns out he follows the same god as me.
Lovely.
And so now he's going to build a shrine to our god, Mask, the god of thievery.
And then you bought the magic guy.
Then I bought the magic items.
And
Yes.
now he's the poorest guy in the party.
And yes, but I was the richest. Now I'm the poorest, but now I have a bunch of useful items.
Technically, as it was the guy's rightful home, it was good. But
Technically, it was good. Technically, I did a good deed.
it comes across. I put it on the spectrum of neutral good.
Yeah. So I did do a good thing. So you
Maybe
can't-
chaotic good, because you were breaking the law.
And you did summon what everyone thought was a dragon and a beholder in the middle of a
That
town.
is out of his control.
That is
That is
true.
completely out of my control. But it
It's kind
was
of
so
the
funny
chaotic
because
thing.
before I flipped the cards, Caleb's like, it'd be hilarious if you got the dragon and the beholder.
You guessed both?
Yes, I guessed both. I
He
called
guessed
them.
both of them.
And he pulled
In that, and they came in that order too, and I was like, oh my god. Like, and that was Nyx's misadventure in getting magic items.
But yeah.
Well,
And
at
then
least we have a
he also
bonus.
stayed for lunch there. And it's not a room in the area, it's a room in the mansion on the 3rd floor.
Yeah, I know. I said in the mansion.
Sorry, yeah.
Yeah, it's just if he happened to be in the area,
Yeah,
it's like,
you could,
yo, I
you
need
could stay
places.
there.
Yeah, yeah.
Just so you know, this town is Malkathi.
Oh yeah, and
Malkathi.
and what Caleb put into the Discord yesterday with absolutely no context.
Yeah.
That's the guy's name. He's now my BFFL.
What's his name?
It's in the Discord.
I turned off the notifications for Discord because I didn't want it spoiling whatever you were doing. Because like notifications were coming up
All
on
I saw
Discord
was
being
you-
like,
all I saw was a thing to YouTube.
no.
No.
They're talking on their personal chat, and because I'm the admin, I have access to all. So Discord's like, oh, you have access to this channel, so here's what this person said. Pops up on the computer. I'm like, no. Turns off notifications for DnD chat.
So yeah, now I have 8 new magic items.
You want to share?
No,
Oh, Varus Nail, that's what it is.
because these are all items that I specifically wanted. They're all specifically geared towards me.
Oh, okay.
I'm sorry.
Oh, you're not.
You're right. But hey, if you need a discount at a general store that's owned by Elvish people,
Well, not just Elvish people, in the Elven Kingdom.
oh, okay, well, in the Elven Kingdom, let me know. I get a 10% discount.
Oh yeah.
And plus I get an easy in if I want to do a business campaign.
Hey, me in on that.
Yeah, we actually thought we was like Martin would love this.
Yeah, I would have.
He gave me 1,000 gold to spend for doing all that.
Well, now because I have +6 persuasion, we can do stuff really good.
Yes, but I mean, didn't we say that I rolled advantage? I had an advantage on seducing the guy too, because I was a woman.
Not an
say that?
I didn't give you an advantage.
I mean,
No.
No, it was.
I mean, you
she's
are a
not bad.
woman.
What do you
Yeah,
call it?
I
I just
mean-
lowered
and
the
the
DC
face-
kinda
with
cute.
the difficulty.
And based on
Oh,
the picture
okay.
that
Yeah,
you said,
no.
come on.
It just made it. No,
Yeah,
it just made
No,
it easier.
you forgot the most. You forgot the most important part. As
What?
you walk back into the store again, you rolled seduce on a random lady.
Oh yes, and and she's like back going to steal another man, eh? And I'm like, nah, I'll steal you, hun.
And so I just rolled a dice for the heck
and
of it,
it
and
succeeded.
It was a 20. It was a 20. It was like, well.
hello there.
I'm the player.
You play both
Gender.
sides.
That's right, because I don't discriminate between their money.
Some heresy.
It's not heresy.
We don't know this though, so
No.
no, we don't know any of this.
Well, technically, you don't know it yet, but
yeah.
I will be telling all of you.
So who's
You probably
who's all
won't
where?
tell
Davis, you're at the
us
church?
that you were seduced the woman
Currently.
at the
Currently.
end necessarily.
no, I'm
though.
going to.
You two spent the night at the palace. Do you also go back to the palace after your escapade?
I think I did.
What else
Yeah.
you did?
So I had a crazy adventure. So what'd you guys do?
Okay. So basically, me, I was just walking around town, saw an elvish guy like in distraught, like his face was like very scary. And then I asked him what happened, and his 2 children got kidnapped by monsters.
Oh.
So I went into the forest and rolled a perception, and I got a 20, right?
It was a good enough roll to follow goblins.
Yeah.
Oh.
And then I found tracks on the ground, followed them into a goblin cave, and then
Slayer.
basically I
If it was me,
I
probably
went
never
in
make
there,
it back to
3
the town.
goblins came up to me, 1 jumped at me, I sliced him in 2, and then the other 2 ran, and then I went further down in the cave. I went
You
and
left out a
found
bunch of woods where both sides were missing.
Like what?
Yes. There's a few rounds of everyone missing, but yes.
Yeah.
Like both sides are just.
Well, like 2 of them lunged and missed,
Oh.
and then I cut 1 in half. Went deeper in the cave, saw a big buff goblin, and he
It is
well,
the Uber Goblin.
basically he was a goblin king, so he was yelling at me like,
I didn't prepare you, sorry.
"What are you
Oh,
doing in my cave?" And I was like, "I'm looking for 2 children." And then he's like, "You mean these children?" And then he held them up, and then he's like, "Okay,
Helpful man.
you want these children? You're gonna have to fight me fists only." So we went in a ring. Around the sides are spikes, and then it was like a constant battle of like getting smacked across the arena and getting a dex save and not hitting the spikes until I kicked him into the nuts and then pushed him into the spikes.
It works.
And I also got a critical hit because
Oh, no.
I kicked him in the nuts and he was laughing his head off, and then he's like, "Okay, you're gonna get an advantage on this roll."
I rolled twice, but the first roll was a 20.
Like, can you just
anyway.
imagine like the Mortal Kombat like X-ray move just?
Yeah. It's essentially a roll.
And then
Very
basically, if I left him there, I would get a magic item, or if I just like killed him fully, I would have gotten XP. So I left him, and he gave me a magic sword. But this is a magic sword that is like a long sword. But this sword has, if I want it to, I have 60 feet in range of a swing. But I only have disadvantage
Did you
on.
say 60 feet?
Yeah.
It's a whip sword.
When he swings it, it creates a sort of blade in the air, the standard sword.
Oh my
skill kind of thing.
gosh.
And
It's a whip sword.
It is disadvantage to hit, but
Yeah.
it is at 60 feet.
But
It's,
it's like
it's a 60-foot range.
you're essentially
sword.
Simon Belmont from Castlevania. Just whoosh, whoosh.
Yeah, except his sword
no,
isn't
you're
bending.
way over
No,
there.
that's a
Sing.
Oh god.
so yeah,
Yeah,
that
because
was
that's
basically
talking.
my story.
There you go. So those waking up. Well, let's do those waking up in the palace first. So
I have to be after everyone.
Yes,
Yes.
you have to join in the afternoon. You wake up and there's some of the people around the palace talking about a dragon and a beholder that showed up in the merchant district.
I'll roll perception just in the general area I'm in.
Alright.
Just because. That is a 17 plus 4.
So that's 21.
Yeah.
21, you were in a bedroom prepared for you in the palace.
Like he's going and looking around
Like looking around. Yeah.
to see if there's the.
Yeah, just scoping things out.
Scoping things out. Yeah. You don't see much around the palace.
How, like, is it furnished, decorated? Can you tell me?
It's opulent looking, yeah.
Mm.
I like this cloak of invisibility.
Yeah. Put that away. We're busy.
It's not actually on. They didn't actually make a cloak.
It's just
They were just kind of like, we'll leave this blank.
The cloak is invisible. Does it make me invisible? No, it's just the cloak is
It's
invisible.
just invisible. So are you sure you have it? No.
Okay.
Well, I can feel it.
So I guess I'll head
Drops
over
it.
to where I guess I'll head over to where like breakfast is. I'll get myself cleaned up and everything.
Okay.
So,
So you're basically just doing standard stuff.
yeah.
You're doing your morning routine, and then over to the church where Davis is.
Wait, what about me?
Oh, sure. Go.
I'm gonna go out and try and find the library again, but not ask directions because I've been there before, so I know the way.
Okay.
So I'm lost
Just
in
roll
the
a dice,
town.
Let's see where you go.
Assuming your character's smart enough. I mean,
8.
All right. You see a fountain in front of you. All right. So next person at the castle.
I guess I'll just do my morning routines then too.
Kind of just follow what Martin's doing then.
Yeah.
So,
So Davis, you're at the church.
Yep. I only got like a partial rest, right?
Yes, because you were
Rest.
healing people all night.
Okay. What does that change for healing and or other stuff?
Daniel, if you would do
Oh, sure.
be so kind as to display the short rest
It
rules.
wasn't that big of a deal that you had to drop your phone.
So I
Yeah, hold on.
thank the people in charge of the church for letting me stay there, and
Yep, they thank you for your
Arigato.
help.
I say hail Paler.
Hail
And,
Paler.
Hail, Paler.
What,
I
is this
actually
a communist religion now.
I asked if any of the this is what
Yeah.
humans or elves there?
Elves might fight.
This
No, in the church.
It's an elf
Elves.
town.
It's a high elf town, so
Okay,
mostly
so it's
high elf.
elves in the church.
Yeah, high elves pretty much.
Okay, I asked if they've ever seen anything like the pebble that I have in my inventory.
All right. What's their stat?
1. We are completely oblivious to payload.
Who's Paler?
Oh no.
They reply, we don't
We-
follow Paler.
Who is that?
They reply, I do not recognize that stone. I am sorry. It
How's
does have that is the It does have Paler's energy on it though.
Okay.
This one
Paler's
does.
energy.
I asked them if they know any people who would know how to inspect that stone proper.
No, they have no idea.
Okay, are you missing any health?
I
I don't think so.
just leveled.
We all just leveled. We are not all missing health.
Then a short rest literally does nothing for you. It just lets you use your hit dice to heal.
Okay.
Oh.
Okay.
Oh, and we agreed that I have 2 spell slots.
Yeah, for
Okay.
for that
So
one for this
then
time, but yeah.
I ask, are there any places I can buy potions of healing in the town?
It's like, yeah, probably at the general store.
Do you
They're
have
going to be a
directions?
bit more expensive. He hands you directions down
Okay.
into the town.
Then can I head to the general store?
Yeah, you're heading there.
Do I need to roll for it, or can I just look at the directions?
You're looking at the directions, and you're not bad at directions. No, that is a unique character trait to Z.
Okay.
Wait, what?
Yes.
Yeah. I just at the start of the game I specified my guy is really bad at directions.
Oh, so you have a disadvantage.
No, like
No,
I
no,
no,
just
I
straight
just
up.
am super
I
bad.
just
Like
straight up
most
let him
people,
roll, and then
most
I
people-
determine where he ends up based
most
on
people
his
don't have any trouble with it. My character just has really bad directions, but doesn't know it. Also,
He also believes he's very good at
yeah,
directions.
he should have 2 spell slots first level.
Alright.
Like, because you just said something. You should have 2 spell slots.
Regained spell.
Yeah, regain spell slots.
Oh, regain.
Because I'm level 4. I have 3 spell slots.
Oh, you're right.
We're all level 4.
Yep.
I forgot that we're level 4 now.
Don't.
That's my bad.
Don't worry. We discussed this.
Okay.
So
Yes, we're
I'm
good.
at the general store, right?
Mhm.
I look around and I see what they have.
Yep. You see general potions, some general like common supplies that people need regularly type deal. Think like corner store. There's some food items, some
Tempo.
Yes, so-
a few novelty items. Yes, there is rope.
Rope.
Okay.
There are also like set up torches that are ready to be lit and stuff like that.
Burn the heretics.
You could get a pitchfork there if you really
No, why would you?
Do they have potions of healing?
want. Yes.
Okay, how much are they?
Hey, Dad. Oh.
Oh no.
Yes, handbook you put down
Or-
back all the way over there.
Sorry.
Folio's there.
Why?
I'm not sure if you'll find
No, there are potions of healing in
prices
there,
for
yes.
that. Okay.
There is a price for that because it's part of starting gear.
Okay.
Right, starting equipment 143.
Is there any greater potions of healing, or is it just potions of healing?
Just regular potions of healing. The millet, as the person at the counter answers.
Pardon?
The young lady at the counter answers. They are most of the higher tier potions have all been bought up by the military at this point.
Okay.
That makes sense.
Quick question, Caleb. Should there be a picture of me in all the general stores so that the general stores know that I
You
get
have-
the discount?
You have the token.
Oh, right. Yeah. Never mind. Sorry.
The word instantly spreads to everyone. Remember this face. He gets a discount.
Have you seen this woman?
You have.
She gets 10% discount.
You have a token.
If you catch her stealing, it's 10% off.
Oh man, I need to get on that too. I need to do stuff.
Just take her token.
Can't.
I know.
Duplicate it?
I'm,
Mine.
I'm joking.
So potions of healing are 100
Persuade
GP
her.
each here.
100 GP each.
Yes.
That's actually not that bad for potions. But I mean,
These are just regular healing
Stop.
potions.
Everything's bad.
How
for
much
me.
do they regularly cost when they're not in wartime?
Do you know this? Does your character know this?
I'm a paladin, so
He's lived his entire life in the church and basically been off donations.
Yeah.
okay, yeah, good point.
You asking me?
well, he
He's
could
asking
ask. He could ask the store clerk what they would cost normally.
You could ask the store clerk.
I asked them what they cost normally.
Alright, roll persuasion.
Uh-oh.
300.
12.
12. That's what I'm saying.
He is a paladin, so
12,
does that
yeah.
count for anything?
Depends whether or not she likes paladin.
Yeah.
You're also a tiefling, right?
Yeah.
So that kind of counteracts it.
Well, she's not necessarily.
It could be
obviously
like,
It's like,
ooh.
I do not really wish to discuss how things are normally priced.
How many you have in stock?
We've got 10 in stock right now.
As they're buying in bulk discount?
Yeah, stuff.
Persuasion. Does he have
Roll
her
persuasion?
4.
No, it costs more if you buy in bulk.
You're not gonna buy
gratuity fee?
Since you're
What
a
other
paladin,
potions
that's
do you
exclusive.
have that might be beneficial?
Other potions, let's see.
Potion of stonk.
Stupid stonk.
Potion of cleanliness stonk.
They do not have it. Let's just roll and see if
Oh
we
my
can have
god.
it.
Yo, pass the gummy
No.
worms.
This
No,
is not
they
the
do not
gummy
have
worms.
any other really potions.
Okay.
for-
What about general supplies? Like rope, torches?
She shows you the section. Here is a bunch of. We have large amounts of different lengths of rope.
Uh-huh.
How much rope you want?
This makes me.
How much is it per length of rope?
Holy crap! Yes, it does. I mean, I guess the cloak of
10 gold?
invisibility,
10 gold points for 50 feet.
arguably.
But with the cloak of the bat, I
10
have a
gold
way out.
points for 50
Yeah.
feet?
Yep.
You can switch, mix and match, switch them out occasionally.
Yeah, and I mean,
That's for the nicer rope. We have a rougher
also I
rope
have
for
the
50 feet for 1 gold point. That's cheap stuff and weighs way more.
Oh, is that
It weighs way
cloak of
more.
the spider?
Yeah.
Okay.
If you were gonna have those,
Yeah,
be
yeah.
careful with the shug.
Can I get 200 feet of rope?
read the bottom.
That would be what?
See?
What type of
The good one.
the good
See
one?
how long that
Yeah.
cur is?
200 times
no, it's
10
not.
GP.
Puts on a cloak. Web.
So 2,000.
Oh,
Really
that's
good.
a lot of rope.
Yeah.
Yeah. I
Actually,
said it was 10 GP per.
oh, per 50 feet. That's
Yes.
right. That's wrong. My math is wrong. No.
Okay.
What is so?
So it's 5 GP per foot.
Per foot? No, it's 50 feet for 10 GP.
Okay.
So 5 feet for 1 GP.
Yeah, 5 foot.
Okay.
5
So
feet
for
4 GP,
50 feet for 10 GP.
Mm-hmm.
So for 200,
Yeah.
that would be
40.
40 GP. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah,
there you go.
I'll take 200 feet of rope.
200 feet of rope. There you go.
What do I call it? Good rope?
Yeah, silk rope.
Silk rope, dang.
It's like one of those ladies just.
I am now ready
can
for. That was 40 GP, right?
Yep.
Now I can charm all the ladies with that.
Silk
I mean,
rope.
it is silk rope. Normally adventurers carry hempen rope, which is much lower quality.
And much cheaper though.
Yeah.
I can
Silk
also
rope
make
is-
webbing for us, by the way.
What other supplies you got? You like torches?
Yep. We have
Naturally,
torches.
flammable liquids.
Flammable liquid. You want oil.
torches.
Did you bite into this?
I found a ripped one in there, so I think one just got ripped.
Alright. You
Yeah.
can buy a flask of
No,
oil
no,
for
immune
1
system.
silver point.
A flask of oil? How many flasks do you have?
Just instantly.
It's a bit tougher.
We have 2 in stock right now.
2? That's
Like
one silver point?
Yeah,
That's
1
not
silver
something
point
my
for
favorite
1
item
pound
is, though.
of a flask of oil.
Wait, those are
Did you
1
get
pound
this
each?
one?
1
Yeah,
pound
I
each.
got it.
2.
2 flasks of oil.
Is that what
One
it
silver
is?
point.
So does the hat change too, or?
I don't know. I would say yeah. Because it'd be pretty
So that's how many silver points per?
1 silver point each.
Yeah, so that's 2 SP.
Yeah, 2 silver points.
After the general store.
I can go perfectly.
Now, anything explosive?
Neat.
Because pretty heretics.
Roll persuasion. Right?
Yeah, there doesn't seem to be anything explosive in. Oh, alchemist's fire maybe.
Ooh, that sounds
Is-
interesting.
what does that do, Daniel? Can you just quickly check what alchemist's fire does?
Yep.
No,
You
he's
go
just gonna like walk and stomp on
Is that
people and
Greek
make them
fire?
bust.
How many are in stock and how much are they?
I'll take all.
They have 1 in stock right now and 50 GP
50 GP?
each. Yes.
It's a sticky adhesive fluid that ignites when exposed to air.
So it's
How
like,
much damage does it
It's basically like
it's magnesium if it was liquid and on crack.
And glue.
do? No, it's white
On a
phosphorus.
hit, or you can throw it the bottle, and if it breaks on someone, it deals 1d4 fire damage at the start of each of its turns.
Ooh.
yeah, you should get that.
So it's just burn.
But it's like a one-time use.
But
Mm.
it's one-time use, and if they can use use their action to make a DC 10 dexterity check, like stop, drop, and roll, basically.
Yeah.
And if they roll higher than a 10 with their dex,
Well, maybe get it, and then we could.
well, if you douse them
Save
with
it for a
oil, you could
boss.
probably make it harder to escape, though.
Well, yeah, but I mean, we could always save it and use it on like a boss fight kind of thing.
It does 1d4 though.
Is Joseph not
Do you have
doing
any bottles of
Power keeps going out.
Do you have any
according to him.
bottles of
it?
water?
No.
Oh, he got it. It got fixed. Okay.
Oh, okay.
Do you
So
have
he'll probably join us. Yeah.
Does the general store have any bottles of water?
Bottles of water.
Would you be asking for flasks?
We probably have flasks. We
kidding.
probably don't have water.
We have a flask of infinite water though, or
Do?
decanter.
Wait.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What?
Do you have any empty bottles?
Holy water.
That's what I'm thinking. I'm gonna bless
Or-
all the water.
Or for gathering stuff, right? Like we did with the basilisk blood.
Yeah.
Wait. I can bless stuff, right? I can bless the basilisk blood.
I don't know.
Yeah.
So now you can do
Alright.
blood berries.
So, they've got
And they
some
actually
glass
work.
flasks there. They're 10 GP each.
Ooh.
No where thanks to
How many do you have?
If only the merchant was here.
Well, I
They
was
pull out a
there.
rack of them. We usually just fill these with the different liquid stuff. We have about 12 in stock right now
So that'd be 120 for all?
I get my 10%.
for 10 GP each. 12 total, 120 all, yeah.
Uh-huh.
Use my
Okay.
half disguise to turn into you.
I'll take all 12.
Good luck.
Okay,
What are they called?
just empty
I'm
glass
actually-
flask.
Am I encumbered by this, or is this...
Is it over your weight limit at this point?
I don't know what my weight limit is.
It's not over your weight limit. I'm
Is it?
Aren't you like
Straight
super
up.
buff? Super buff?
Yes.
Yeah.
If you have any
So-
strength stat, your weight limit is something like 500 pounds or something.
Oh my
Damn. Okay,
I can lift the rock
So,
and a
how
rock.
much do these... What do I call these
The
flasks?
rock.
Glass
I
flasks?
said that.
Oh,
Empty
did you?
glass flask, yes.
Let's see.
I can lift 15 Kevin Harts.
Like, I have a carrying capacity of 120 pounds.
One leg.
Alright,
I
you're
have
still
negative
continuing to
one
look up
strength.
the
120
library,
GP?
right?
So what was that?
120 GP total.
Okay.
You're still
And...
looking for the library?
Yeah.
Take a roll again.
Ooh, a fountain.
10.
Ooh, another fountain.
There's a shady looking bar area.
Oh, I'm gonna go in.
You walk into the bar.
Just totally forget where I was going.
This seems like the library.
Just
Hey,
like the
guys,
old
what's going on?
Are
Are you doing anything? At this point, breakfast is done.
Yeah.
So,
So you guys have
what's
finished
happened,
breakfast?
guys?
Doing anything around?
I want to ask if there's a way I could get a map of the area. Where would I go?
The library.
Probably the library.
Hey,
Actually, at the
come.
general store, do they have any maps?
Probably.
Testing, testing,
Yeah,
guys,
would
can you
have
hear
a
me?
map there if you wanted one.
Okay, is it a map of the general area, or is it an in-depth map?
We'll say they have a world map, but I'll get back to getting it to you later if you purchase it. Otherwise, I need to finish drawing it all.
Okay. I'll actually take a world map, and then a detailed local map.
Okay.
How much?
5,000 gold. I mean, he told me this. What was it? Scimitar of Speed was like 40 gold, 40,000 gold. Sorry.
That is because it's a legendary weapon.
I didn't know that. I didn't know that. When
It
you
goes
sent
all-
that to me, it was like the first item too, and I was like, oh my god, everything's gonna kill me.
No. Legendary weapons are worth like
A lot of money.
All the way up to $50,000.
Wait,
And it's
Actually, no,
intent
it's-
of war.
Yeah, actually no, it's $50,000 or plus. So that was actually a steal deal.
Should have stolen it. Actually, I can now.
Okay, so
Yeah.
how much for the maps?
Maps are
Like, I can take them for free.
no. I'm just coming up. I'm just
I
figuring
It's
it
forgot
out.
okay.
how this works.
I want to find the price of paper first, so I'm giving you.
I trade the Pebble of Palor for
You wouldn't.
The Paladin of Palor trades the Pebble of Palor
No,
for a map.
we can still make
And
it work.
screws over himself and
Don't
all the
worry.
party
No,
for
no, no.
all eternity.
If,
Oh
if
my God.
causality is a thing, we can still make it work.
And what?
Causality.
Oh, hey,
Like, no
Joseph's
matter-
in the chat.
Huh?
Can I hear him though?
No, I don't. You guys can't hear me.
Is the speakers?
I
off?
think the
Can I-
volume's off or something.
I don't
Hello,
see that.
testing, testing,
Oh, can you push the power
He's
button?
saying-
testing,
stuff.
testing,
Okay.
Hello,
when it's clicked in, it's
testing.
on.
Okay, it's on.
testing, testing,
Joseph, try
testing.
saying
Can you guys hear me now? Can you guys hear me now?
He is.
Hello?
Okay, I'm gonna unplug and plug it in
Hello.
again because that worked last time.
Praise be to Cthulhu.
Hello.
Fix the damn
Hello,
machine.
hello, hello. Testing.
There we go.
Hey, I'm no longer mute. Yes. Stop casting silence, everyone. Okay.
Caleb,
I
can
cast
you
it
turn it down
harder.
a little bit?
What?
Daniel, can you turn it down
Can you just
a
face
little
them down onto the ground? That usually puts them to the right volume.
bit? Okay.
Say hi.
So Joseph, how's that sound?
It sounds good to me. Can you guys hear me?
Oh, yeah.
Yes, good.
Yeah.
Just because of up there.
Sweet.
Yeah, that's fine.
So it sounds like you guys are all just doing some shopping and stuff, huh?
Yeah.
Yep.
Pretty much. Everybody
Anything plot important happened? Sorry, I was late. But
Ricky told everyone the story of what happened during his shopping spree, and Daniel told the story of what he did. But technically, your character wouldn't know that, so it's not super important.
okay, sounds good. Cool.
Oh, there is stories at the palace about a dragon and a beholder showing up in
The town.
the merchant district.
Okay.
Yes, but the news is also that they just disappeared just as they showed up, and nobody has any idea.
Let's do a fruit roll.
Okay, sounds good.
There you go. So you were trying to buy a map. There's part paper, 2 silver points, and the map drawn on it.
I'm
Will
just
be
going to
worth
stuff
money
this in
then.
one go.
We'll do 5. It's about 5 GP for say a town map and 10 GP for the world map.
10 GP for a world? That's so cheap, yo.
Yeah. For
Sweet.
essentially kingdom map, that's a good cheap price for it.
I'll take both.
Okay,
Oh no.
I will draw those up for you later.
Oh, man.
And we'll just assume if you're looking for something, I'll just assume you're looking at your map. Get
Why
there.
are they so long with strips of those?
Paper belts.
That is jacking off, obviously.
Excuse me.
They were obviously jacking off while they made them.
Keep talking. This is great.
This is hooker glitter. What do you think?
Okay, okay, guys.
Um.
Moving on.
Okay. I'll also take the potion of healing. Wait, how many do they have?
They have 10.
We have 10. Is that what
Yeah,
you said?
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
100 GP
Oh my
apiece.
god.
Yeah, they were 100
Token
GP
born.
pieces.
That's so much
1,000
food.
GP if you bet.
I'll take 4.
We'll take 4 of them. Okay, 400 GP.
For what? What were those?
He's buying potions of healing.
Oh, see.
The
Okay,
basic
nice.
kind, yeah.
Oh my god. That was a mistake. Please don't do that.
If you do that, it's gonna shoot sugar everywhere. Just don't.
Yeah.
Alright. I say thank you very much. Have a nice day. May the glory of Taylor bless you. And
Joseph, have you been up to in the palace?
I took them 1 GP.
1 GP? Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. Seeing as everyone else has kind of moved on from the palace at this point, right? Or is there anyone still there? Everyone's moved back out into the town.
Yeah. So I would.
Are you guys ready to come back to the palace? We'll just say I've been waiting there.
Nope.
Nope.
Okay. Everyone's kind of doing stuff around town right now, like their daily stuff.
Yeah.
So can I go next?
Sure. Go for it.
Is there like any kind of bard college or anything like that in the area?
Bardic school. That's a good idea. Why don't you
They're
take
the
a look
elves.
around town?
Mm.
Give me a roll.
Doesn't mean
Yeah, the elves would still have one.
Yeah.
Does that is my roll affected by anything?
No, just
just
give me a roll and
your
let me see what
hands.
you got.
I got a 6.
6. Alright, as you wander around, you found something that looks like it might be musical related. Daniel, also give me a roll, see where you're winding up now.
No, I went into the shady
Oh,
bar.
you went in the shady bar, that's right.
Just make me go to the shady bar.
Sure.
Okay.
Alright, well, what are you up to today in the town?
I don't get to do it.
I just-
because
Until lunch.
until after lunch.
I went out for a run.
You went out for a run around town?
I didn't have any prepared.
You want to visit the kids you saved?
Yeah.
Alright.
Hmm.
So the 3 of you meet in front of the bar.
Wait,
Or-
the three of us?
Yeah, 3 of you meet in front of the bar.
Like,
Run into each other.
Wait, do I get in there before everyone else, or did my wandering take long enough that I get there?
Yeah,
This...
you're wandering took long enough. You all arrive at essentially the same time.
Because
Wait,
it's
I'm
because
at
shoot
the
steady
palace too?
lights.
Well, I'm
you were at the
wandering all
general
around
store. Are
town.
you heading back to the palace? Or?
I asked if there's anywhere else that wandering adventurer should stop by.
Magic item store.
Yeah, there's the magic item store if you want that stuff.
Okay.
So all weapons at this point are pretty expensive.
Yeah.
yeah.
I'll stop by there just to take a look.
Look, see.
Does he run into me? Because I do go there to get.
You do go there after lunch. It is. It's getting towards lunch, so.
So
And
yeah, let's essentially say it.
Okay. Joseph, are you doing anything else with your morning, or are you just waiting at the palace then?
I'll just wait. While you guys do the bar, I'm gonna go do something in real life. I'll be back in a bit.
Okay, sounds good. We'll assume you're just talking to people at the palace and such.
oh, funny, assuming this
This is
isn't
where
He's being a haughty elf. Okay, so what's at the magic item store?
They have a wide variety of magic items. Is there an item in particular you're looking for?
Clothing?
Clothing. You're looking for magic clothing, like a cloak of
Oh
some
my god,
kind?
there's a strap.
A cape.
You're looking for a cape.
Essentially a cloak.
there's the
Maybe the other
cape
book.
of mountebank.
And there's
No,
a cloak of flying.
Oh.
Robe. Oh, cloak and robes, right?
They have a very he shows them. If you're just looking for a cape, we have this one. They show it to you. We try it on, and it blows back behind you, even though there's no wind.
I forgot about that one. That was so funny.
Wait. So the
Just
cape
like-
of farting.
No, it's just the cape that billows in the wind. Always.
It's the cape of billowing.
Just use-
That's awesome.
You're just,
Buy it.
You're just standing there, just a gnome. Just
So you can just like stand on like cliffs and mountaintops. and be
No
like,
matter which way the wind is blowing, no matter what's going on,
It's
it
always
just billows
behind
out
you.
behind you. Like,
So it's always picturesque.
it always looks.
Like you could be inside a house with absolutely no wind and it'll still be billowing.
How much is this?
Give me a
It's like
second.
what
Is it like the
magician
Doctor
is doing
Strange?
this right
Hey,
now?
hey, Daddy, that was classified as common, right? Or was it uncommon?
I mean, most matchups. No, I don't want to roll.
I don't want to roll.
Because
I
I'm
like how
taking
you
forever to
skipped
find
what I
it. So
wanted
just,
to
Let me just find it real quick. Wondrous items.
I don't think I have that as a card.
Shut up, phone.
Cloak of Billowing. No. It takes a bonus action to make it billow dramatically.
so you have to.
It is common though.
It is common, so it's like
Wait, it's a
Well-
bonus action but I can take that bonus action at.
anytime.
At
you
any
want.
point.
It basically means less than 6 seconds. You can just make it bellow, and it's around 50 G.
How long does it?
Alternatively, we could just game rule it so it's always billowing if you want.
Yeah, and game ruling it always bellow.
Okay.
Turns around, smacks people in the face.
Yeah, I'm gonna. I need that in my life. What color is it? Do I have a choice?
We have it in many colors. Just pick a color.
You can get it in any color.
As long as it's black.
Well, he's the paladin. Right?
What?
Yeah,
No.
wait.
He doesn't want it.
What color's my armor right now?
You've got the angelic armor, so I'm guessing white.
Yeah, it's
Like
I'd say,
angelic white?
Isn't it like
white
and
with gold.
White
White
and gold.
with gold trim.
Ooh, that'll work. Yes, please.
But same for the cape.
White with gold trim.
So white flowing cape with gold
It's-
trim
it's
for
like
50,
that hero
trim
from
for
Megamind.
50 gold.
Okay.
Oh, you mean
Oh.
Metro Man?
Yeah, Metro
That-
Man.
that was-
It's in Xanthar's Guide
I've
to
never
Everything.
made-
Oh,
Yeah.
that's why I couldn't find it.
Well, that makes sense.
Okay.
That actually sounds like a Xanathar item.
I
anyway.
asked, do you
It's
have any gloves?
136.
Any gloves?
Any gloves?
Let's see.
We have a few different kinds of gloves. What are you looking to get with your gloves? Or just
This is the gloves that come up when I search glove.
we have a few gloves. Some that are useful for swimming and climbing, even.
Ooh. Any that are useful for purging heretics?
What in the?
Yes, but they are locked up in the back.
Oh? I'm
Yeah.
intrigued. Why are they locked in the back?
For nutcases
For
like you to not have them.
various reasons. If you can wear them, you can keep them. We do not really want them.
Oh.
Wait,
Should
really?
I try wearing
Try
it?
a pair.
What kind of
Do you want to
gloves?
try
They're
and
probably
put them
Yes,
on?
I would like to try to wear them.
Wait, does it harm him? If he
Alright.
Put them on?
What is your your paler, your lawful good or your neutral good? What's your alignment?
I am neutral good.
Okay. Then just roll strength, I guess.
Oh, they're super heavy. Oh no, you have to fight back against
What
them.
kind of gloves are
A
these?
7 plus 2.
So
Okay.
9.
As you put them on, your hands shoot forward and you fly forward down the hall.
So you're doing
Roll
the
strength
Spaceballs.
again to try and stop before you hit the wall.
Uh-oh.
16.
16. You managed to stop. Now roll.
Plus 2, so that's 18.
Yeah, 18. You managed to stop yourself, but as you're pulling back, they fling
Oh,
backwards. Now you're running back towards the door. Roll strength again.
Oh no.
It's just gonna keep happening.
15 in total.
15 in total. You're running down the street now, full pelt.
Backwards.
Backwards.
Oh no.
Roll again.
Yeah.
Clearly.
19. Alright.
Clearly.
You managed to stop yourself again and you're holding yourself forward. Roll strength again.
Oh no.
Bliss.
Clearly, this was a great idea.
13.
Alright, you shoot forward down the alleyway next to you, and you land on top. You see this what do you call it? What's a good word for someone who looks like an assassin, like a shady assassin type looking thing? And the gloves lock around their neck. You want to make a strength check to stop this, or just let that?
I make a strength check to actually strangle.
Roll.
11.
11. Oh, they're choked out anyway.
Dude, we don't want to get kicked out. We just got here.
You now have magic item. They're unremovable of seeking evil. They will randomly seek out evil at certain points throughout
Oh, no.
this and drag you along.
Quick question: will this target me?
No, you're not evil.
I'm like, oh yeah,
Ooh.
I'm not evil.
You're not.
So,
in
wait, do I have to pay for these?
No.
No,
You
because
get to keep them.
As
they
long
don't
as you-
want them.
They
So
didn't
these are,
want them.
what do we call them? Gloves of seeking evil?
Yeah, sure. Gloves of seeking evil.
gloves.
Gloves of purge?
Yo,
No.
so can they activate in battle?
Yeah.
They
Just take them out of battle.
They will.
Except you missed the
Essentially, they
neck and
activate
cut
at
the
DM's
pig.
discretion and they seek out evil.
So you'll just be like fighting a dragon, suddenly you'll be trying to strangle the dragon randomly, being like, what? Why isn't the dragon dying from my magic gloves?
What?
It's too
Like,
thick.
how good are these gloves?
Like, do they bestow any stats? Or
They don't give you really anything. They just randomly cause you to seek out evil. And you ask for good gloves for purging heretics.
Okay.
You got what you asked for, specifically.
Very specific.
Oh, yeah. Your guides in mysterious ways.
Do I see this on my way to the magic shop? Seeing like,
Yeah, you actually he kind of shoots right past you on your way in.
and I'm like,
Question, is that passed out guy still in front of me?
No, he's dead.
Oh no, he's dead.
He's
Straight up.
very dead.
your
But
fingers
hey,
like
yo,
went through
does
the
Davis's
roof.
character
Like-
does nowhere know that he was bad, or does he just think he killed a shady guy because he looks shady?
Uh,
No, the gloves are
No,
attracted
no.
to evil.
Well, he doesn't know that.
Yeah, but nobody knows that.
Yeah,
But
you-
also
you-
nobody saw that, other than you all flying down the alleyway.
Hang on.
You should check him.
Actually,
Check his body.
No.
yeah, I do check his body.
Alright.
For
He
proof.
might have stuff.
You check his
He's a
body.
heretic,
He
clearly.
he has you notice he has very familiar tattoos. Roll intelligence to see if you remember.
Or maybe history. I don't know.
No,
Can I roll
intelligence to
religion?
see- No, just intelligence to see if you remember it, because you saw this before.
4.
4. Okay, you do not remember.
You like it.
That's a nice tattoo.
So that's a nice
Hey, I should get one of those.
He has other than that, he has a dagger on him, and he's wearing a robe, and he has a scroll with clearly heretical writing on it.
I burned the scroll.
Very
No,
good.
don't burn the scroll.
Scroll is burned.
Too late.
I know what's on the scroll first.
Heretic.
All he knows
Yeah.
is that it was
I'm not a
heretical.
heretic.
He
You know.
exterminatus that scroll.
Oops.
There you go.
I take the burning scroll and throw it on the corpse. Walk away.
Okay, can we
Does
go
it burn the
back-
corpse?
Yes, actually. In fact, the flames jump high and are green.
Oh, frick.
You should have looked what was on the scroll.
and,
we notice
and it
this?
just and all that's left is nothing.
It
Oh,
burns
it's just
everything.
consumed everything. There's not even ashes.
Okay.
No, and even the rock below it is like melted together.
What have you done?
You should have kept the scroll.
And the quest line is sealed.
I then walked back to the where we're meeting everyone up and say
Palace?
nothing of this.
All right.
So
you're joining.
I
Joseph
see
at
that. I, see
I have a
him
gleeful expression on my face.
Very good.
I saw all this. Right?
No, you saw him shoot past you. Like he went way past you, and then you went back into the door. No, whatever.
Okay, well then.
Paladins.
That
you
was
know,
the
that's
thing.
right.
Can we go back to the bar now, finally?
Yeah,
Yeah,
sure.
sure.
You threw at the bar.
Oh, fancy meeting all three of you here. All two.
No, Zeev wound up at the bar first, and then he went to visit the two kids.
Yeah,
so
I
he's
know,
there.
but he said it's nice to see all three of you.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Yeah,
You
you're
are
right.
part of the three.
You are part of the three, so there is 2 other people other than yourself.
Okay, whatever.
2 of you.
I'm sorry, I was like,
No, no.
Fair
it's
enough. All right.
Okay. Well, this isn't the general store, but might as well walk in, see if we can get some information.
Beer.
Very good.
Zeebs?
Beer.
I nod
Alright.
and kind of go up to the main counter and like boost onto one of the stools.
As you enter, the barkeep sees Thamir is like, "Oh, are these 2 your friends?"
Yes, they are my friends.
All right. Drinks are on the house. He pulls out 3 beers, slams them down.
I'm
Yo.
standing on my stool so I can reach the counter.
So you're like,
We have to be careful not to cheers you too hard.
He brings a little walk out for you and sticks it in his pocket.
Yeah, Zeebs is about to get
Takes
wasted,
him
yo.
by
the scruff, puts in the blood.
Cheers.
Okay, do we have to roll to not become intoxicated, or is this?
Yes, roll Constitution.
I think you should have disadvantage because you know your drink is the size of you.
Yes, yes.
You have
Yes.
disadvantage.
This is the D&D, right?
Well,
Yeah.
second roll was a 20, but that doesn't matter because my first roll was a 6. So.
I got
Who's
14.
hammered?
14. Okay.
I got an 8.
All right, so you are all intoxicated.
We're all intoxicated.
Oh my god, guys! Seriously?
Yes.
Yo, come back to the palace now.
Do I get
As drunk
advantage
people.
to persuasion?
Second shot.
I'd like to ask the barkeep where the general store is.
Wait, no, does he gain charisma and lose intelligence? Because he's intoxicated.
I'm not sure if that's the way intoxicated works.
Wait, there is actually.
Is there actual stat rules or am I
There
just-
are actual stat rules.
Because that would make sense, wouldn't it?
Yeah, because then I'd be the best performer ever.
I'm not because of that, but because
You
it's
get
alcohol, right?
intoxicated.
Because people make dumb decisions, but they seem to be a little more persuasive.
Yeah.
Well,
and-
there-
Well, they're more persuasive to themselves.
yeah.
Yeah, you're pretty
I'm already
unpersuasive when you're
broken
drunk to
for
other people.
I roll.
I've
persuasion for
talked to
myself.
my uncle when
I
he's
need to
drunk.
persuade
It's-
myself to make this decision.
Ah.
Okay.
It's
So we're
not
just
very
gonna check
persuasive.
the stat rolls for intoxicated.
Wait, so what happens if you
Don't
when
you
you
have
get
it on your thing?
intoxicated?
He's looking it up. It's not on my board, no. My board is
Oh,
for
okay.
madness. It's
Oh,
the Underdark effects.
got it.
Yeah.
I do
Because
not
he wants
have
to dick me
intoxicated,
over again.
unfortunately.
Caleb, question.
One of the effects of madness can be that you need to, like the permanent effects can be that you always have to go and get drunk every night.
Oh,
I
you
like
can
that.
become an alcoholic.
It's essentially alcohol.
Okay.
Hey Zeebs, you want to get that up?
Or you suffer headaches, essentially.
Oh my god.
His lever is gonna be so strong.
Man, oh no, I saw the beholder. I need to drink perpetually for the rest
I
of
must
my life.
consult with the elder gods. Thank you. I have
Praise
done.
be the
I don't think it's in this book. It might be.
You know what? I'm just gonna
Yeah.
use just custom rolls for this. Just make it up as you
Minus
go.
1 wisdom, plus 1 charisma.
Yeah, that sounds about right. -1 wisdom, +1 charisma to convincing yourself of bad ideas.
Okay. I'd like to ask the barkeep where the general store is.
Alright. Alright, he points you to, he tells you where it is, essentially. He gives you verbal directions.
Lovely. Okay. So what's the atmosphere like? I'll roll perception for atmosphere. of the bar.
Alright, well, you don't really need to. It's pretty chilly
Okay.
atmosphere.
Pretty
He's very
chilly.
happy to see you guys, and
Okay.
particularly you.
Okay. Do I notice anyone looking shady or like in robes?
No, it's the middle of the day. There's pretty much no one else there but you.
Okay.
You guys all got drunk in the middle of the day.
I ask him.
Day drinking!
So, has the war affected you guys a lot? Like, is it kind of meh, or is today like a really good day? What's going on?
Great sales of alcohol from soldiers, so I'm doing well.
Okay.
And I bring food out to them regularly, though now I leave my family at home.
Oh, that's.
Oh, this is the guy that says Mr.
Yeah, that's why.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's
Okay.
sweet.
I
That's good.
I found some stuff on intoxication.
So, free
Yeah.
drinks.
Okay.
So there's levels of how intoxicated you are.
Okay. You're on auto max.
Nope. He puts down 3 more drinks in front of you. But
Oh, goodness.
Okay.
You guys want to keep drinking?
I'll be like, no, we're
Deadly
good.
or the worst 5 levels of intoxication. You make a Constitution save on top of that, and you have a chance to fall unconscious for 1d6 times 10 minutes.
Oh my god. So for the first level, it's just like whatever. We're
All right.
a little tipsy.
First level, you get 5 temporary hit points,
Oh.
as well as disadvantage on Wisdom saving throws and disadvantage on Wisdom and Intelligence
Wait, we
checks.
gain 5 temporary points.
Yes.
That's hilarious.
Wait, that's good though, right?
Yes, add disadvantage on wisdom and intelligence checks.
Oh, that's fine. 'Cause all
That's
that shit's
hilarious. We're about to fight the boss. Give me the beer.
That's like, with 4th level of intoxication, you gain advantage on charisma checks.
So you need to drink a bit more for that.
With
Okay,
3
we pass
levels
all the
of
drinks so far.
advantage on saving throws made against fear.
Oh.
With only 2 levels, you get advantage on strength checks.
Hey, let's get drinking.
Okay.
You need 3 more beers.
I
Man.
need 3 more beers.
Pass them all here.
Okay, so everyone's drinking another one?
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah, boys.
Oh my
Roll
god, guys.
Constitution.
Oh no. I rolled a 2 for the first roll, and so since I'm rolling disadvantage, I'm guessing I'm getting pretty drunk.
You're going to the next stage. You?
12.
12, you're going to the next stage.
11.
Hey.
What?
11.
Yeah, you're going to the next stage as well.
So what do I get?
Advantage on strength.
Advantage
Hey.
on strength.
So then that means that kind of helps me though.
But this is
Yeah.
only for the next hour that we get
Let's
advantage
fight.
on strength.
Bar fight is dope.
While you guys are getting drunk, I've sent some guards to come and gather you guys to go to the palace.
We don't know this though. We
don't know this,
Yeah, you'll know this, but it's gonna be funny because Caleb can roll, and if they find you, if they succeed in finding you, they're gonna drag you, drunk or not, to the palace.
It's just like that's it. Okay.
Alright.
It's like, I don't want to
D-
go.
does-
Martin, your gloves dragged you towards, or Davis, your gloves had dragged you in the direction of the palace, so they find you first, probably.
Oh,
Okay, so
well, that's convenient. Okay.
I'm gonna put on my hat of disguise.
Oh no, I see what he's doing.
And I turn into one of the elven ladies that I saw there. So I look similar to them.
The one you seduced?
I think
Yeah,
there's a
so
certain
the
amount of
lady
charges
though,
it has, I
right?
don't remember
Yeah,
the
the
name.
lady you seduced.
So,
you can
but
read people's
only
minds
my
a
like
certain
my
amount of times
I'm only
a day.
changing like my figure, like what my character looks like, but all like the clothing I'll keep.
Okay, so you're basically changing to look like a high elf.
Yes.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Hey,
I thought he was
You
going
wanna
to
get-
trigger me.
you want to get high, the high.
Alright, so a third round of drinks is in front of you.
Before we drink though, I asked him, "Do you have any like supplies or anything we could purchase that you happen to have.
Roleplay, man. Roleplay.
I'm getting drunk. Okay.
Oh, if,
Hey, he
I don't have
responds,
a
I
charisma
sell
bonus.
beer here. That's pretty much what I sell.
if we
Is there
don't
like
if we
beer to
don't
go?
pass out at level 5,
Like
we roll
in
again.
barrels or
we can
kegs
pass out for
that we can carry
1d4
with us?
hours.
What?
Does he sell any beer to go, like that you can store and take it with you?
If you want, he shows a giant keg. It's about 120 pounds.
Uh-huh.
Guys,
I'll carry
guys,
him.
Okay.
wise decisions, please.
Is that tank full?
Yes.
Big
How much?
thing.
That's why it's 120 pounds. How much would that cost for a big keg of beer? Can you just quickly look that up for me?
Free.
If you
I mean-
can make all of these guys jolly, it'll be free.
Also, wouldn't he want to give away stuff to him?
Yeah.
He's that's what the free beer
That's
on
a
the
free
house.
first
Yeah.
round would be.
Oh no, that's
Well-
what the free beer on the house.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we're having 3 beers on the house already.
No,
I'm
we've
gonna
only
pass
had
my beer
2.
back to him. and be like, I need to fight today.
I'm gonna keep drinking.
All right.
Okay.
Just wait, just
He says, come on, one day of drinking. You need a break.
Fine.
Drink up here!
There you go.
There's like everybody else in the tavern's also started to be like, hey, these guys, they're getting drunk.
No, it's just me and you go for a fist bump, totally miss.
Yeah, and then we just fist bump our shoulders, just and I'm like, ow, that's hard, man. That's really good armor.
I'm sorry, I
That's
forgot
1d8
about
plus
it.
1 melee damage on him.
Because of my armor.
Is it okay if I can start doing stuff now?
Yes, see, at this point you're caught
Sorry,
up
we're
in
just
time.
having too much
Before I used my
Don't worry,
hat of
this is
disguise,
Paul.
I asked the shopkeeper if they knew where the alchemist was, if they had one,
Yeah, there is an alchemist.
and if they could direct me to him.
And yeah, she gives you direction to go to the alchemist.
I leave the magic item shop, put my hat of disguise on, do the elf thing, and then I go to the alchemist.
Okay. Really old elf grandma, like visibly old in there.
I ask her if she'd be interested in some basilisk teeth and claws.
Nope.
That would be a no.
Called
That'd
it.
be a no.
That would be
Or
a
no.
Try your seducing.
Seducing old woman.
I'm snagging this real quick.
Is she like a mage? Is she like a spellcaster, or is she just like an old lady?
She looks like an old, really old elvish lady.
A hag.
Like you can actually visibly see age on her. So that means like a couple thousand years old, maybe.
Hey.
Oh. She's
Can
a
I-
Yeah,
can
good
I
luck
cast
seducing
a
that,
detect
yo.
Magic?
A gallon of ale only costs 2 silver points.
What?
Seriously?
So 120 liters. That's 40 gallons.
40 gallons.
Okay,
Times
Joseph, we're getting
2.
some drinks for you.
In regular prices, though.
What?
That's 80 silver.
All right, 80 silver points.
You get to buy it.
That's literally less.
Okay.
So that's 80 silver points. That's 8 gold pieces, essentially.
8 gold pieces.
Hey.
I want to roll persuasion to knock it down.
All right.
You have how many levels of
4? No, 3.
5 plus 6.
like how drunk are you?
I'm 2nd level.
So you don't have advantage on it.
Yeah, no, you only have
Okay.
on strength.
No,
You'd
it's
need
okay.
2 more levels before charisma, which includes persuasion.
That's
Let's
okay.
pass him the drinks.
No, it's okay. I'll roll right now to
All
knock
right,
down the
roll,
price.
roll quickly.
19 plus 6, so
All right.
25 on persuasion.
He'll give it to you for 5 GP.
Damn!
There
Let's
you go.
drink to this, my friends.
Woo! Cheers. Jeeps goes flying.
Everybody roll Constitution saves.
Like it.
A 10.
19.
18!
All right.
Wait,
you
this
do
is
not go up.
Constitution.
Yo.
Hey!
18.
Nice.
18. Yep, you also do not go up. So
Hey.
only
We can keep
Wait. I forgot to add my.
Tolerance to alcohol.
I've got a 12.
yeah, you're still getting more drunk.
Okay, so I'm on 3rd level.
Oh, no.
I'm still drinking.
Does Zemo need to roll a 19 or higher to not be affected? Because he
I have-
has so little body mass.
No, I have actually +2 to Constitution. I'm just at disadvantage because I'm so small.
I cast detect magic,
Okay.
Alright.
by the way.
There is dense magical energy all throughout the shop.
I'm gonna label that.
Is there
You
any-
cannot,
what
you
next
cannot tell specific
There's
spells.
20
There's so many around.
But
liters
is there any on her?
elven, high elven beer.
Nothing. It's
Oh,
all
ale.
throughout the room. Like everything is covered in spells.
I got
It
120 liters of high elven ale.
1 second.
Guys,
What?
what about let's
World
drink.
map would just be overworld.
Two
right?
stage.
The world map would just be the overworld, right?
Yeah. It wouldn't include the Underdark and
I
There
put on
is
my
no
gloves.
map of the
I put on
Yeah.
my gloves of thievery. These are invisible while I'm wearing them.
Yep.
Just like my room after someone's cleaned it.
What, that isn't you?
What is she?
Yeah, I
Let's
cleaned
see.
my room. I
I
just get drunk before I do it.
don't want to cause trouble
We're gonna
with the old
definitely pass
lady.
you big.
No, I'm
Cranky
old.
old lady. Oh.
I asked her what if she has anything for sale.
All right.
You can't get scared.
She holds up. You see a tray of things with different eyeballs in them.
Oh, nice.
A
Do
bunch
any
of jars
of
with
them look
different
like a
eyeballs.
Do they
human
do anything?
eyeball?
They,
Like,
a few of them do focus on you and are looking straight at you.
okay, I asked her what if they do anything.
Eyeballs from a variety of species. If you're looking for magic materials, you couldn't ask for much better.
Got it. I slowly start backing out. I'm like, I think I'm good. I think I went to the wrong store. I'll catch you later. But, actually, before I leave, I ask her where the general store is.
General stores? Okay, she gives you directions there.
Okay, and I exit and then I go to the general store.
Alright.
Okay. Alright, so we've had our third round. Now,
he shoves another beer in front of you.
And he cuts back to the bar.
I'm drinking.
Oh, everybody's rolling constitution.
not yet. I'm not rolling yet. Don't take it yet.
Okay, where are you doing something
12
else?
again.
Again, you're in stage 4.
I'm at stage 4.
He's finally got charisma.
I passed
You
my
are-
turn to Zeebs. Here,
yeah.
why don't you go round 5?
I think it's. That's an 8.
Stage 5!
So-
Roll to resist falling unconscious.
What's stage 5?
That's a 12. That passes. I'm so conscious.
Seems just
Alright,
literally.
but Martin, so you were doing something before you.
Yeah, yeah. I asked him a very serious question. Have there been any hooded figures with interesting or strange tattoos on them?
None that I've seen around.
Okay.
Scene.
And then I look at him like, so, is there any other monsters that have been like causing trouble around these parts?
The first ones that I saw that were being so bold were those goblins, and they haven't shown up since.
Okay, that's good.
Doesn't he talk about the dragon as a beholder too?
Oh yes, yeah, that's true.
Yeah, but
There
they
was
just-
that weird occurrence of a dragon and a beholder on top of one of the merchants' places.
I look at the bard. Okay, we all know who did that.
I look him in the eye and I say, slurring greatly, "Can I have more beer?"
Also, Martin, you still haven't rolled for your next.
Yeah, I'm like,
so.
okay.
we look at Zeebs and like, okay.
11.
11. You did
Okay.
not pass.
Okay, so who's gonna carry him tonight?
Anyone can. He's only 3 feet tall.
Okay.
Okay, so I'll roll for mine.
You're at what stage?
3.
3, and he's at 5.
Yeah.
You roll
If they stumble, will they yeet?
I'm at 17.
17. That's a pass.
Hey!
4.
That is not a pass. And you roll again as well because this is another round of drinking after that.
Oh, I no, I'm done at 3.
I'm
Like,
like,
3's the
yeah.
max.
The DC is a 10. I rolled a 10. Do I pass?
You pass.
Okay.
You're
I
still
still
conscious.
don't feel unconscious yet.
Okay, before we leave, do you mind if I just do a little like shindig performance?
She's like, how about you come by this... If you have time this evening, you can swing by when there's actually patrons around.
And then I look at him, we're gonna be there.
Okay.
We're gonna be there and
And-
not be square.
And the star singer will be Zeebs!
We've got some plans
So,
for you.
Zeke, are you having another drink?
I'm gonna take another drink unless they stop me.
Zeeves, okay,
You
for
need to
your
stop.
well-being,
Can
I don't want to
I
drag
try
you.
persuading him to stop?
You have a problem.
We're just like,
Roll
we
persuasion against Zeeves' inebriation of desire to drink.
I've
What am I saving against?
I think it'd be rolling against me.
Yeah, so what do I need?
Wisdom with advantage because it's a negative decision. So we'll give you wisdom with advantage.
Okay, so
we just.
Him? Wisdom with advantage?
Yes.
He
Because
puts
he
his
or
hat-
yeah.
and
Wouldn't
he
his,
wants
dis-
more beer.
wouldn't his
He puts his
disadvantage
hat
for
to
being
the-
intoxicated?
No, but
Well, because it's a negative effect, so
you-
I've
oh,
bad.
yeah.
People are trying to talk him out of it.
So either 13 or it's 13.
Okay.
You seriously just rolled 13 twice.
So I have to
No, I
beat
rolled 12.
13.
Oh.
I have to beat 13.
Yeah.
Okay. I roll a 6 plus 6, so 12.
Hey, you failed to convince him. There's a beer in front of him now. You're drinking.
I'm drinking.
Oh,
That's an 11 plus 2, 13.
13. You've
Wait, no, I have to roll with disadvantage. Well, that's even higher. So
Yeah, it's,
13.
It's either way. It's a fail at that point.
okay,
So,
so let's see if I pass out.
at this point, the guards are arriving at the
I straight up pass out right now. I rolled a 5.
Okay, we're going
Roll for how long?
Okay, and I have to roll d4 for how many hours I fall asleep because it's past the threshold.
Yeah, so
So
1d4.
I'm up for
I
at
feel like
least
this
an
point
hour.
it should be like a D6.
Should I roll d6?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
because you're just pounding them.
I mean, like, you just drank.
I'm out for 5 hours.
The moment I
no.
realize the guards show
Yo,
up,
okay,
I'm
okay,
out
good.
now.
Okay, I pick
Okay,
Zeeves up.
I fall like off the
I-
off the
I
stool.
catch-
You
I
can
catch
try
him.
and catch.
I catch him.
Is
with
that
my arm.
Yeah.
does he have to roll for it?
I will catch you, and then I will put you over my shoulder, and then I'm like,
I
okay,
tip the
time to
bartender
go.
5 GP. I thank him very much.
I'm
We will
like-
see you tonight.
I'm like, yeah, I'll see you tonight. If there's any other quests, please ask, and I will do them for you.
Oh, does my bird get back from?
Bird's like, what the heck
The
happened?
bird is now, so he's on your shoulder, and the bird is just kind of sitting on top, and the blue energy flew up into the bird
Oh.
Oh no!
from the unconscious body.
And the birds just look at me. What the heck happened?
I'm just like,
It's okay, bird.
It is very calm considering the circumstances. It
Yeah,
recognizes
yeah,
that he's
for-
okay.
It's seen it before.
I'm
It
at the
knows.
general store now, eh?
Yep.
I asked them if they're selling any black masks.
They raise their eyebrows. Why would you need one?
Oh, to show that I'm a patron of my god.
Wait, who's your god? Oh, mask.
Mask. Mask symbol is a black mask.
Yeah.
You better. You show the token at this point.
Yeah, I show. Yeah, I show.
You
them
show the token, and they're like, "Oh, you're with it." They lead you into a back room.
Right.
Uh-oh.
Okay, and then.
Yeah.
Okay.
And
What do I see in this back room?
They do have the masks there.
Okay.
They have a variety of other thieves' tools and other more shady goods.
Okay.
Stuff that you can't.
You don't know
purchase in a
anything.
normal
You're-
store.
Okay, so,
I'm
so
so
like what?
passed out.
5
Like
hours.
lockpicks and.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, didn't you
Why don't we
already
just-
go shopping?
Magic item shopping.
Yeah, now he's
Why-
just regular.
Why don't we
items.
just put them in your chest?
There's various kinds of threads. There's interesting. There's an interesting. There's a few listening devices for listening through walls. There's a variety of stuff like that too.
Okay.
So if you can think of something and just ask me if it's there.
Alright, I take out my original bag of holding. I'm gonna call it bag of holding 1. And I pull out.
Uh-oh.
I pull out
Shulker
3.
box.
I pull out my 3 silver items that I stole from the mayor.
3 silver fish is like.
The silver dishes, whatever. And
I need silverware for a spell.
do you actually?
Eventually, yes. I don't have the spell yet.
Not too bad. I asked them how much they'll pay me for this. So that's 3 like dishes, right?
Yeah, silverware. They are made out of actual silver though.
Yes. Yes.
Caleb's like,
How
I'll
much is
back
silver
my
normally
bonum over
worth
today.
now? Sorry. Actually, no, silver point. That's right.
Yeah.
Silver point is made out of actual silver, so
It'd be worth.
about that size. It'd be about worth
I'd say, is it like a plate or is it?
They're like 3 plates.
3 plates.
So,
Do like 20 or
so
something.
probably each plate would probably be worth at least 20 silver points, I'd think.
20 silver points.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Are we?
So that's 60. So that'd be 6 gold pieces.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I'm just thinking at that point that coin was just marked to show that it's this amount of weight in money.
Right.
So this is how much it would be
So
worth.
I sell that
most
to
of
them, and then I ask them about one of the listening devices that you can use to listen through the wall.
They give you essentially advantage on hearing through objects.
Okay. And I ask them how much it is.
They're selling them for they're selling them for 10 GP each because it's a new technology.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I will take one, but do I get a discount on that?
Yeah, 10% off, so that's 1 gold point off.
So 9
gold.
9 gold points. And how much is the mask?
The mask
1 gold point.
is they look at your token. You can have your first one free. If you lose it, they cost.
Okay, so I now have a black mask, and I have a listening device.
I've got so much.
Let's see.
And a passed out no.
And you guys are all heading back to the palace.
No, general
Yeah,
store.
the guards are escorting them, right?
Yeah. You take Zeebs.
Oh,
I'm
wait.
going to the general store.
Are
No,
we allowed?
the guards are escorting you all to the
Oh,
palace.
okay,
Are we allowed?
Yeah, I'm sitting on the palace days, and nowhere is back with me, right?
Yeah, no worries
Okay,
back with you at this
fine.
point.
was trying so hard to make him get past
I can tell.
I like you literally just picked up an item that I can just use to cause a story anytime I want.
Oh my god.
Is Nyx done yet, or?
No, Nyx is not done yet.
Okay.
I asked if they have any books on monsters or
Like bestiaries?
A bestiary?
yeah.
Not at this store. No, not
No.
at this location.
Okay. Do you know which location?
If you head
wanna
further
try our
south
Keniston
from here,
location?
you'll find another town that might have something.
Further south.
of
Got
this
it.
It's
nature.
just 3 streets down.
There are more monster type
Yeah,
hunting.
the streets.
Do they have any
Those
smoke
ones.
balls? Like smoke balls?
Because it's the middle
Little
of nowhere.
smoke balls.
And we've got a drug passed down now.
Give me a second.
What's a good thieves tool?
Could we technically put
You're
you in
asking
the
me?
chest?
No, like
I mean,
I'm
I'm 3
asking
feet
like
tall,
the
so
player,
probably.
right? Just in general.
I think we'll
What's a
let-
good
we'll do
thieves
that.
tool?
Alternatively, you could probably fit me into a
'Cause I
bag
have a
holding, but I
listening
would
device.
die.
So,
let
but
the
if you
other
put
smoky
you in the
bottle
chest, you
there.
won't die.
Oh, and probably not.
Okay, so Bard, we're gonna put him in the chest.
Okay.
We're putting him in the chest, so you don't have to carry him.
You're gonna
My,
suffocate
my
him.
bird might not like that though,
You're
because
gonna
it's
suffocate
a small
him.
dark space.
No,
Shoving a
his
bird into
spirit
it.
is in the bird.
No, it isn't.
No.
You're gonna suffocate him.
Yeah.
Kill the boy.
Hey.
Just like,
Just
no.
carry.
I'll just carry you.
Yeah, exactly. Just carry him.
Physically speaking, I'd fit, but it's not necessarily the best idea.
We'll put an air tank in
Make one of the guards carry him, yo. Like,
We'll just put like
Yeah, let's ask
You
the
could-
guard.
You could just ask the guard.
we're all like 6 foot tall elves. Like,
I rolled a natural 20 plus 6 persuasion.
Yeah, you didn't even have to persuade them. They wanted you all to go. So if you dropped them on the ground, they would pick them up.
that is how he persuaded them.
Hanayama Fudge's name and just like motions to Zeeb.
I like.
No.
I just like you
Drops him on his head.
No. It was 20, so it's like it was perfectly fine. Just poop right on his
I just
butt.
go like.
You're so drunk you just dropped me.
There goes Zeebs. They look down. Oh.
You're just so drunk you dropped me.
Ugh, other races.
Except he lands like perfectly on his butt, so he's just like sitting, just like.
There was an
His
item
snorting,
that dropped to be
drooling all over himself.
temporarily invisible.
Wait,
I'm
so
just
what
looking
the
for
heck
that.
am I so?
Is that a magic
Why
item?
am I sticky?
It is, but it's one that they would have back then.
Someone hits me, I turn invisible.
There goes Zeebs forever.
A moment of silence.
Isn't that dust of disappearance? Isn't that? Wouldn't that
Yes, that is what they are selling.
Oh no.
For how much?
It's common, right?
Let me.
I can check.
I found it in here once.
Yeah.
Caleb, quick question.
Yes.
The
Yeah,
It's
that's-
uncommon.
Standard.
Uncommon. So they're just gonna They offered to just give it to you, seeing as you recently helped them a lot.
Alright, yeah.
Wow.
That's
How many do
specifically.
they have?
They just have one set of it right now, so one use of it.
Alright, yeah, I'll take it.
Offer for free? Nah. Yeah.
Let's just hope it's not the dust of sneezing and choking.
Does the necklace of Palor I picked up at the church count as a holy symbol?
Kind of, yes.
I'd say it would.
Yeah.
So I can use it to chant?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, you have a holy symbol as a paladin with you.
I think he used it already, though.
Yeah,
Oh, no,
so
no,
last-
His holy symbol he had in the potion.
Oh.
Thanks.
Okay.
Yes, he went and got a new one.
What gender is the person that's showing me all this stuff?
Asexual.
No, it's a lady.
It's a lady?
Attack
Okay.
helicopter.
Oh, Apache. Attack him.
Alphabet soup. Just a can of Alpagettis.
Real numbers.
Do they have any weights?
Ramen noodles.
Like small weights?
XCR.
Like little like
1 pound like a solid block.
yeah, like little
Yeah.
weights.
Yeah, they would
How
have
much?
something like that.
XCR X.
We'll say 1 GP each for 1 pound weight.
Good. I got us 120 liters. of
6'6".
beer.
6 1. Okay.
And what's the strongest rope that they
I
have there
got
that,
billowing cane.
that I would be able to
Zeebs is drunk.
They have hemp and silk there.
He's gonna be passed
How
out
much
for a while
it-
yet.
How much is the
Well, you don't know how long it'll be
50
past.
Yeah,
Silk
yeah.
is
Yeah, I'm just saying.
10 GP
Well, I mean,
for 50
that said,
feet.
I did drink like 6
And
drinks. or something.
He drank
hemp
6
is
full-size
1
beers.
GP
You're
for
almost
50
as tall as
feet.
him.
Hemp is also 10
glasses
pounds
taller
for
than
50
him.
feet.
Oh, definitely.
Silk is
Yeah.
1 pound for 50 feet.
And how much again was that for
That
50
guy
feet?
went hard.
Silk for silk is 10 gold.
Never seen
I'll
me
take
drink
150 feet.
Of silk.
Could that be
That's all
from
my
his
gold.
backstory, please?
There you go.
Ironic.
It's like whenever he's offered anything for free, he has to take as
Yeah,
much as he
150
can.
Can you send me a spell
I
casting
could
sheet?
go for that.
A spellcasting.
Eternal
Well, like
grateful.
a sheet to keep track of spells.
Black mask.
Yeah.
Just
I can do that.
No rush.
Okay. Yeah. I need my computer for that. Sorry, I'll do it.
Just make a note and send me later.
I'll send it when I get home.
Sticky notes.
Nyx is super happy. So happy that her tail is
Very much.
flicking around happily.
Flitting.
Flicking.
Yeah.
Flicking.
As
Whatever.
you leave the general store, you see some guards
Or
looking
flicking is
around
flicking.
for you. They do not look like they're like searching for you, hunting for you, but
Yeah.
more like they want to escort you to the palace.
They're like calling out names.
Nick.
Yeah.
Harlot!
No.
Shiva.
Guys, no.
I take off my hat of disguise, and as I walk up to them, I wave at the soldiers, and then I put my black
Ladies.
mask on.
Wow.
Okay, not subtle at all.
Hardcore dab.
But I'm showing that I follow my god. Are you showing that you
Is
follow
that a
your god?
good god?
What
It's
god?
not as chaotic
Oh.
neutral. So it's not evil.
It's not you.
It's just
Do the elves approve in the current area?
Some.
They're indifferent.
some of them do, yes, but no.
Not all.
Not
Yeah.
publicly, hence back room, and they didn't immediately say anything until she showed the token.
Yeah.
I put on my cloak of the bat, and I put up the hood.
So the mask isn't entirely visible.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's okay, Paladin. Calm down. Oh, sorry, the hiccups.
You are drunk.
Oh, and okay. This is for my. Is it okay if I do like some backstory for my character?
Sure, fine. Go quick.
I've done that.
As I walk up to the guards, my character has flashbacks of a similar situation of putting on a mask and a hood up.
Okay.
But in the flashback, it's dark and it's raining.
Very good.
Cool. Okay.
All right, there.
I've done
All
that.
right, so everybody's
Yeah.
now at the palace at this point. You guys.
I see all of you guys approaching from kind of different directions.
You see the
and
drunk ones.
I stand up.
First.
Yeah, the drunk
Hunter
Crushing face.
Especially the
I ask,
knockout one.
Well, other
What
than
what's wrong with Zebo?
He just kind of.
We had fun.
You had fun. I pause for a moment. And I say, okay, my face is unreadable because of my mask, right?
Can I roll
I,
perception for
I
to
point
see
at-
how much you believe?
I point at Nowhere's shield and I say, Nowhere. Okay, no, actually, I'm going to say it to everyone. We have to, okay, so we're going to go in. The lord of this city is named Maracas, and we're going to do, I want to speak with him and get a hold of what's going on here, and how we can kind of resolve things peacefully, because I don't want there to be a war between my home people and the people that I'm helping,
Okay.
especially not with such a threat lying below us. Also, Nowhere, if we're going to go in there, can you please change guy expression on your shield?
You're not gonna say anything about my character's black mask?
It's a
Well-
skeleton.
Oh, well, I wear a mask the whole time too. Come on, yeah.
But the thing is,
Okay.
my mask
His
is a
is to
symbol.
a very. It's a very.
I
clear
changed the symbol of my shield to a knife-eared little shit.
It's a skull. How do you?
The
express
skull with
You know why
knife.
their ears have such points? 'Cause it's their skull.
it? No.
Okay,
Sure.
thanks a lot. I resist temptation to smack him over. Go ahead.
And if May, what was the Lord's name again, please?
Maracas.
Shut up, Paladin.
There's going.
Maracas?
Yeah, MIRAKAS.
I have it written down here.
There are going to be a lot of other.
The shirt of the guard that's carrying me.
You are unconscious.
There are going to be a lot of other lords in here.
And then I pipe in.
I sniff the air and I say, "Are you guys drunk?"
I'm like, okay, well, we're like.
Roll persuasion to say you're not drunk. Otherwise, just admit to
No,
being
this.
drunk.
Do deception, deception.
No, this one. Yeah.
So, D20.
Deception.
Yeah, because they're
With
trying to make him think we're
disadvantage.
not drunk.
15.
With disadvantage, roll again.
16.
Okay, so 15.
Okay. I have to roll twice as well.
Yep.
Okay. 6 total?
Oh no, wait. What?
What is
Oh,
it?
19.
My
plus
deception is
With
plus 6.
disadvantage,
So
so
six total.
6 total.
4. 6 total?
Yeah.
It's disadvantage.
It takes the
So
lower
that means you
number.
roll twice and take the lower number.
Well, at least I can say I'm not drunk.
Doesn't he have advantage on charisma stuff?
Yeah, but.
He's not at 5.
I'm not at level 4 drunkenness.
Oh,
He's at level
that's too bad.
I have a deception of plus 6, guys.
Well, we're trying to deceive you.
No.
Okay,
Wait.
so-
Davis showed me a note, and that's why I was laughing.
Oh,
I
okay.
will say that. I'm being honest with you. Like, why am I trying to deceive you? I'm like, yeah, we went drinking.
So he's.
I straight up said now we went drinking.
I sigh.
I'm just like, okay,
Take up
well,
my-
you said it already, so there's no point.
Yes,
And
we
then I
went
pipe
drinking.
in, what about Zeebs? Like, is he supposed to hear any of this?
No, I'm fully out.
I sigh
Is he
and I
supposed to
say,
hear any of this from the
Take
king?
pictures of it. Not on the
I say, why today of all days? And I take out my water decanter and I pour 5 gallons of water on Zeems.
Actually, can I bless that water?
Yeah, sure. Plus the water.
And then I look at him.
Yeah.
Okay,
Hey, Lord,
well,
love
Do
you.
I have to roll that for?
Sure.
Okay.
How powerful your blessing
Wait,
is.
how do I?
I just look at Zeebs
Puts
like,
him alive.
of course,
God help
the
you.
smallest guy is the one most intended to drink the biggest amounts.
I even tried stopping him.
I outdrank all of you.
Yeah,
Actually,
because you're an idiot.
I don't think I can bless it right now.
Oh,
Why?
Okay.
I
Now, I mean, if need be, I can actually do a minor restoration on Zeebs, but for now, let's just sit him up with sunglasses on and pretend that he's awake.
Like weekend at Bernie's.
Alright.
Very well.
Okay?
Yeah,
Let's
and
go
the
in.
Water spraying in his face knocked off an hour of the unconscious.
Oh,
Yay.
hey.
But I'm still out.
Oh, really? I thought I was just gonna make
I
him
take
soaked
off
and
the
just
black
make him
mask.
look even worse.
T minus
Still at-
4.
And then I put on my hat of disguise
And who do you disguise yourself
What do you disguise yourself as?
to
he disguises himself
disguise
as a
myself as the high elf that I was.
Shopkeeper.
Yeah.
Can I roll
No, no,
perception
just-
to see past it?
Just make yourself but prettier.
Yeah, I look at you and I say, what are you doing, Nix?
Caleb, can Can I roll persuasion to see through it? I mean perception.
Perception.
It's a disguise.
It's
Or
just a
it's-
disguise,
or
and
it's-
you already know that.
Yes.
No, okay, yeah.
We know that it's her.
It's not like he's
Ariana looks
tricking
at
you.
Nyx as just
All
like...
the guards around did see you too, so everyone knows it's still a team.
Like,
I
say,
know,
what was that? What are you doing, Nix?
Please stop.
We all look at,
I smile and I wink at you guys having fun.
and then I look at you.
No.
Oh,
What he should have done. is
you got
stop
some
himself
age on
from
you there.
Exactly the same, but perky.
He's got some age
see
on
that?
you, on
you?
her now.
She's right.
Okay, Caleb, what do we see when we enter?
Alright, you see the High Elf Lord of the City sitting behind a desk,
Oh,
waiting for you.
Does he know that I'm disguised?
Yes.
No, what?
The guards would have told him.
obviously.
Yeah.
You transformed in the middle of a
Okay.
room full of guards.
You're an idiot.
And then the guard did open the door to check if he was ready to see you guys. And let them know what's going on.
Hanayama gently just claps the back of Nyx's head like...
Good nose.
Their ears.
At this
No,
point,
I'm not
pretty
that
much
rude.
everyone knows you.
I
Four
look
damage to
at
the back
you
of
and
the
I
head.
scowl. Don't you touch me.
And then
And then
You
I
want me to roll intimidation?
I have intimidation too.
and I'm like, whoa,
I
whoa,
give-
but not before the king, please.
I give Nyx a good old pat on the back with a bit of
Five
strength
star.
to it. Like I put a bit of oomph to
No.
Roll
Five
strength.
star.
it. Roll strength.
No.
No.
We all look at
Paladin.
the paladin. We're
Stop.
like,
We're in
not
front of the
now.
house.
Let's just no.
Not now.
We're
and
shooting
not in
down
front
this
of the
one.
king.
We're
Okay.
in front of
No.
the Lord.
No.
Not in
Fine.
front of the king.
We'll just
paladin.
retcon the fact that I put on the hat of disguise.
Yes.
No, you can still have it on. It's just everyone knows.
And I still
No, there's no
clap
point
back.
then. Take it. I didn't do that.
You could
okay?
say you're just having fun, as your character said, having fun.
Fine. We'll stick with it. But everyone, stop being a dick.
So wait, this guy is the Lord, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
I
So
take a
sure.
knee.
All right, taking me in front of the.
Me,
He's like-
passed out drunk.
Sits him down.
Yeah, we'll sit Zeebs on his butt and put like his hood up over his face.
Against his knee.
So that he looks like he's also kneeling.
Or we just have someone kneeling behind him
I'm
and
being
just play with his arms.
No.
Yeah.
I
This
just
is the
hold on to
Lord.
Zeeb's shoulders
We are
like
going to go.
Qui-Gon in episode 1, just holding him so it looks like he's standing. So I'm just holding you in front of me, just like...
Okay,
And then I kneel
sounds
with
good.
The paladin. right beside him.
Keep in mind, you are drunk. It's too.
I'm only level 2.
Yeah.
I smile and I do a little wave at the Lord.
I use divine sense.
All right.
Gonna smell him.
Then you get a good sense of the.
I smell
It's not like
evil.
I roll a 9, but what is that?
It's basically it's no modifier. It's DM.
Okay.
So it's time to the DM, and I say you don't sense anything.
Can I
There's
roll...
nothing.
Nothing. No sense.
Totally
Oh,
neutral.
God.
Question?
Yes.
Can I roll a history check?
You just basically go.
No, wait until after the
Nah,
conversation.
Beer did that.
Okay, guys.
Lord Maracas.
Guys, there's a conversation.
Settle down. All right. He gestures for you guys to take a seat, and it's kind of like a meeting room. Like there's chairs around the room. So.
Okay, yeah, I take a seat.
I discreetly put Sibo in his chair and make sure that he stays up.
Yeah, we prop Zebo up and we try to make sure that he's not like
That's the
snoring
one.
or anything.
He slides off the chair a bit.
I used my elbow to prop him back up.
Does someone have a rope?
I do. I actually do. I have a rope.
Can someone tie him to the chair really secretively?
Or I'll
Here,
just
I have the solution.
Wait, lay on hands can cure different procs.
Yes, you can cure him with lay on hands.
Yeah, but don't do it. It's funnier if he's drunk.
Yeah.
I cast Mage Hand to
You can't
prop
use
him
lay
up.
hands.
There
You
you
spent
go.
all
There we go.
night.
No.
You spent all night
Yeah, you don't have
healing,
anything.
and so you
Oh,
only
that's right,
rest
he didn't get
is
any
still
rest.
after bag.
I cast Mage Hand to prop him up in his seat.
Very good.
Oh, right. That's a good idea. Okay. Mage Hand to prop him up. I'll also cast Mage Hand for that.
So you both
Lord Maracas,
you kind of got a
where
mage
we
hand hiding behind him on either side. Just kind of holding him up.
We're just like kind of sitting there trying to focus on it and trying to listen.
Does anyone else have mage hand?
No.
No.
I do.
I have a quarterstaff.
You're unconscious.
Of course, I just pushed him over the
Yeah,
corner.
just to-
Alright.
Hanayama's shaking his head like this is not.
Lord Maracus, we are well, we're a
On
group
my head.
who were in the Empire, and we've just come out from the Underdark, and we've noticed that there seems to be war going on. Can you tell us about that?
Yes, there has been a great famine, and the crops have been dying, and we need to expand and grab more land. Essentially, is what's been going on for most of the nobles. Plus, there's quite a few nobles who just want more land for themselves.
So who cast a spell eye on this war? Is it the elves on the Empire?
Cast the spell for war, or
Cast a spell eye. Who's got the claim?
Like who's
Causing the war?
well, I mean, the Empire suddenly showed up with a bunch of troops right near the border. And there's also been cultists coming down across the border and attacking small villages and small
Might I
towns.
suggest that the cultists are not working under the Empire? I have persuasion of +6 there.
Sure, roll persuasion. Actually, I'll roll persuasion. So it's +6?
Yeah. Well, actually, no. Sorry, +7.
+7.
God damn.
Okay, should I start snoring at this point?
I'll roll for that. But you got 16 +6, so that's 22. He accepts your explanation.
The cultists have been causing the Empire a lot of issues. I'm sure that the rest of my companions here can advocate for me.
As you're talking, Zeeb snores loudly, according to this roll.
I poke him with my quarterstaff.
I kind of give like a shifty. See, he's agreeing with me.
I'd also like to
Alright,
remember
let's
this
roll
sound.
persuasion for that.
I'd like to remember the sound so I can use it later.
Alright. That would be too low to convince.
And then I'm like, yeah.
He is, sure.
We all agree, okay? Just move on.
I apologize for my companion's behavior.
I can vouch for Ilithme's explanation.
Alright.
Hanayama, would you care to explain what the Empire is doing on the border?
Where to begin? Many things.
Likely. You were acquainted with the mayor of Stonehenge, is that correct?
Yes, we made it to the village of Stonehenge. They were being besieged by a skeleton army, day in, day out, night in, night out. We managed to get in safely, but surprisingly, the door to the mayor's house was guarded by a shadow. Nearly killed us. But we did manage to rescue the mayor. Sorry?
Correction. You.
He's
Yeah.
not admitting that.
Fair enough.
Why would I admit that to this guy? I don't know him. He doesn't need to know.
Fair enough.
I don't care if he's in high elf.
Fair enough.
When you say us, I giggle.
That's
Nick's
fair.
giggling.
I don't give a shit. I
Fair
ignore you.
I roll for ignoring.
So,
I'm just trying to play my character, guys.
Poke.
yeah, I'm
Continue.
playing mine. I don't give a shit. I keep
Yeah,
going.
no, it's fine. Continue.
So we managed to rescue the mayor. He had been besieged by cultists in his own home for upwards of 3 weeks. But there was a hidden entrance in his house, and we decided to spelunk a little, shall we say. That is when our paladin noticed we should really not go right at the fork. 'Cause
Hanayama, do you recall where the skeleton army and the cultists were coming from?
they were coming from cave networks surrounding the village. But because of that
You had a
trap,
map, so you know it's towards the border.
yeah,
Yeah, it was around the border,
it
actually.
was around the
Uh,
border.
Yeah, so under that knowledge, our suspicions are that the Empire is preparing to invade the cultists and get rid of them once and for all.
Well, he nods and says, well, that's a good chance for us then to declare war. We'll just attack them after they attack the cultists.
Do we want this war?
Do you?
He does. Maracus does.
And
Joseph
He
doesn't.
wants to expand his territory.
I look at
Yeah, we do not. I personally do not as a character.
Do we
And-
get to purge heretics?
Well,
want to purge cultists? You can purge cultists.
The Empire is purging cultists, and the elves are planning on purging the Empire once they're done.
Well, they're also planning to sweep in and finish off the cultists as well, so that they can justify it to their own people.
So we're purging cultists.
Yeah,
That's
basically.
Okay.
And
Yeah.
then
Everyone wants to purge each other essentially. So the cultists want to purge everyone. The Empire wants to take over the Elvish land, and the elves want to take over the Empire farmland.
Pretty much, yes.
So I look at the Elvish King and I say, on my behalf of being elf, just like you, and behalf of what's your name again, Joseph?
It's
Alithme?
not gonna
May,
go over well.
yeah.
You're not a high elf. You're a wood elf.
Still,
Still worth a try.
still worth a try. I personally think you probably shouldn't have a war with the Empire.
To war!
Yeah, just roll persuasion, why not?
How the war started.
It's a high difficulty.
Let's see.
11.
Yeah, no,
By
he's
a
like,
wood elf saying don't do it.
sure thing, Wood Elf.
I look at him and stare and I'm like,
Can I give a big long snore at that?
No.
Yeah,
Like you
I am
visibly
rolling
see his
for what
beard like vibrate with the.
Just don't like blow your pants out or something, you know.
Before I do we like this guy? Party?
I do not at this
You
point.
do not? Okay.
I do not.
I'm
I don't.
honestly indifferent.
I'm
Right.
unconscious. So.
Alright, I'd like
I
to
still
cast
don't
Mage Hand and tie this guy's shoes together.
Your main hand is currently used holding up Zeeb. So as
I'm
you
gonna
move away-
move it away.
You can cancel that. You can move. You can move away. I got
to
him.
the ground.
So Zeebs is gonna like fall halfway down.
Okay,
That's
I
fine.
look-
That's
I look
fine.
at him, I'm
That's
like,
fine.
okay, I'll pick up Zeeb's
I have
purple
a
on the
plus
left.
6 to sleight of hand, and since I'm wearing my gloves of thievery, I have a plus 5 bonus to dexterity sleight of hand checks.
Very good.
But is that sleight of hand? Because it's magic.
That is sleight of hand
still.
I'm using my mage hand for
That's
sleight of
it's a
hand.
unique thing to the trickster rogue, essentially.
Okay, good. Got it.
So, yeah, I'm rolling. I want to tie this guy's shoes together.
Okay, go for it.
You got a plus 11 to this roll.
I know it's gonna be really bad if I can't make it.
And essentially
16,
Yeah.
27.
Yeah, his shoes are
Nice.
tied together. He's still sitting there.
Oh, sorry. Nowhere. What was that?
I asked the Lord if he's ever seen anything like the Pebble of Palor. It's in a
Just changing the
Wait,
tower.
just asking.
Just randomly.
We're just like, oh god.
What?
He rolled a 19 on history, so he
Oh,
does
wow.
know it.
ask him what it is.
Oh,
My
dear.
day.
That's
Oh
it.
dear.
He wouldn't actually know about it though.
So he
He
recognizes
Okay.
it, but he doesn't know about it.
He recognizes it, but he doesn't know much about it.
Yeah,
He's
he's
like,
heard about it.
It's a stone of Palor.
he's like,
It's a pebble of Palor.
he's heard about it. He says that there's apparently history about it in the Church of Palor.
In the Church of Palor? The one that's in the town?
Not in the town, no. Like not like written down. Like
Okay.
I've heard stories.
I look at the
Okay,
phone.
okay.
We can
Are the stories good stories or bad stories?
Paler betrays everyone.
He gives them to people he particularly
The
dislikes.
paladin has a choice to make: either to slay Palor or to become the heretic.
Oh no! After last session.
Oh
Okay.
No, no. They're given in they've only shown up in particular times of need.
Like your current need.
Yes, we could very
Ah.
much use heroes to help us banish the Empire and gain more land.
I'd like to roll an intimidation so that I can say, I know of your rank and position in Malkath here, and I know of the lords who are greater and more powerful than you. I myself serve Alar,
Okay,
of the Sunset Mercenary Corps.
very good.
I like
We'll
it.
roll intimidate for you. What's your plus to intimidate?
+7.
Oh crap.
That's a nice
Why
intelligence.
does everybody
man.
but me have broken stats?
Because they up their stat by 2 rather than taking a feat.
Also, the rogue gets the double
Yeah,
to
and
her proficiency skills.
I have yet
That's
to
what
They have expertise.
They have expertise.
I have
in
yet
this.
to find
Yeah.
out which are
Fuck all you guys.
No,
tool.
Bard is the jack of all trades class.
You're the more of you're
Yeah,
you're
you
not
have-
the master of anything, but you're
You have-
proficient.
It's a
everything.
lot.
Yeah.
Stop fuck all you
We're just like
Yeah, you're a
more-
bard.
I'm basically really good with anything charismatic.
How much you going for these?
Oh dear. No.
I'm sorry.
How much you want to live?
So it's
Giggle,
plus 6,
giggle.
+7.
plus 7.
Uh-oh.
That's a total of 20.
Successfully intimidated. Maybe,
There's
I
a
don't
stat block that makes sense for him.
I'm like,
Sorry, I'm looking for where I put it.
I look at it with
If
me,
this
I'm
was
like,
your
yes.
D&D party, they'd probably just start fighting him.
They would have killed him by now,
Yeah.
or attempted to.
Dude,
Because
There's the
stop
stat
touching my
block I was
dime.
using.
Do not
if
attack
it was
us,
yours,
dude.
they might have had more people drunk under them.
Yeah,
They
possibly
all
that
would've been
too.
drunk.
Have more
They all
people
would've gone
passed
to the
out.
bar and then gone to meet the guy and then killed him.
Caleb, what did the intimidation get?
Just use the 60-foot sword.
and then I would predict after the fight they'd all go unconscious because of how wasted they are.
Okay. Is the
Alright.
intimidation is successful?
Yeah.
Yeah, intimidation was successful.
Okay, so
So now, how can I convince him to become an advocate of peace in this war?
How can you convince him that the food and the lives of his people are worth less than keeping peace with the Empire? How do you want to try and convince him?
you can't.
A really big stick.
Well, no. Okay. Well, here's the thing. You're a border town on the verge of war against a much more powerful enemy, or rather, an equivalent but dangerously powerful enemy. You're going to lose a lot more than just people and land if you start and try to end this war.
Yes, but at this point they're all gonna starve soon. But come.
Well,
harvest.
there has to be a cause for the starvation. The famine of the Elvish lands doesn't just happen randomly. Something's triggering it.
Suggest.
Rededicate your resources, reallocate them.
So,
Help us find a way to help you.
all right. Ricky, you were saying something to him in the
Yeah,
middle?
suggest trade.
Or alliance, so that they could be alliance, so that they.
So
the
you're saying this
resources
to
get
the
traded.
Elvish Lord while he's being intimidated by a Lithmate,
I'm saying this to him.
Oh no, now this is persuasion.
Alright. Okay, now this is persuasion. Okay. So Ricky, you lean over to Lithmate and whisper to her too.
Try telling him to start trading things to the Empire for food. You know, start a trade route or stuff.
Yeah. The Empire's trade routes are still open and, I mean, they require protection. But other than that, their farms and their food are still well within reason. I'm sure that you can diplomatically come to an agreement that will benefit everyone and not have to resort to violence.
He agrees. Sorry, that's not exactly how it goes. He kind of gets disgruntled, but then he goes, "Yeah, you're probably right."
Thank you.
North from Zeebs.
Nix pipes up. But if you want a war, I won't mind, darling.
Shut up. Not now.
I look at Lithmate, I put my fist out for a fist bump.
Okay. And a Lithmate.
I fist bump. Or no, I shake his hand because I'm not sure what to do.
Turkey!
Hey, bus! And it goes through all of them.
We don't.
One of my flaws is really boring. Like one of my flaws is literally just boring. So so I don't know how to have fun. I just shake your fist.
You have 7 days?
All right.
Okay, so sorry, I'm gonna just continue. I've got like 2 more lines or something after this.
Okay.
So Lord Maracas. When the council convenes of the High Lords here to initiate the war or to not initiate, I can count on your support under Lord Aelar to not trigger the war. Is that correct?
That would be correct.
All right. I would like us to go and speak with the other lords to try and convince them of a very similar position. But do we as a party want to do that?
Do you guys as a party want to go along with Elithne to convince the other lords?
Yes.
Alternatively, does Maracas have a quest for us?
Yes, actually.
Okay. Well-
As he puts it, if we want to make a deal for trade, we will need to establish. We will need a diplomat from the Empire to come here as well.
Okay. So we'll have to establish a trade route and escort a diplomat?
Put that on Discord, Daniel. But yeah, they would like you to find a diplomat and bring
Okay.
them here to discuss the Empire's view on this.
So wait, we're not going to be purging heretics?
Not yet.
Not yet.
We will be purging heretics, but not yet, and we hopefully won't have to purge everyone else.
All go to purge
So we can
heretics.
purge more heretics.
Yes, basically.
Okay.
We're just
Don't worry, David, or don't worry, Nowhere, we're gonna purge heretics.
And the
So
king
long as
is
they
like-
burn in holy fire.
Yes.
Absolutely.
All hail Paylor.
Paylor.
All right.
we're just-
As you walk out of the, you guys are heading out of the palace and starting to head.
Yeah, let's
Anybody
check out
pick
the
me up,
palace
or are
now.
they just leaving me on the
I will
floor?
pick you up. I'm leaving you there. I'll pick you up.
Put him in the bag of holding.
No,
That
No, I'll carry him.
Then he'll
That
suffocate
will
now.
kill
I'll-
me.
I'll carry him. I've been carrying him like the first few sessions anyways. He's kind of like my buddy.
Actually, we need to make like a purse to hold him in.
Quick question.
Yo.
What would happen if you put the endless decanter of water open in the bag of holding?
They would
I have no idea.
No, the weight
give him a
limit
baby
of
bouncer.
the
A
bag
baby
of
bouncer on
holding
your
is way,
chest,
but
just
will be
hold
reached
it
by
there.
water before it gets to full. Like a
Okay.
good deal before it reaches full.
Alright.
So they did the math on it. I
So,
saw another.
If
I
you
don't
have
mind.
that much weight in a bag of holding, and you drop it,
It,
The bag weighs
It reduces the weight though.
It'll weigh 17 pounds.
The bag
Yeah,
weighs.
It can hold up to 500 pounds.
what if you open
But it
the
weighs
bag
a
of
maximum of
holding?
like
It would
17 or
basically
something.
like if you opened the bag of or the decanter of endless water and dumped.
But no,
Yeah.
Could we make a
Okay.
approach thing?
Okay, can I shocking grasp, but not like actually shocking grasp? Zebo?
Leaving right away?
Yeah.
Yeah. So you guys are leaving on your way out. As you leave the palace, the paladin's hands shoot to the left. Make a strength save.
Oh, no. I'm just like, what is this?
I look at like what?
12.
All right, you're running off down the alleyway away from the group. What's the rest of the group want to do?
As he does this, I take off my hat of disguise
Nowhere.
as and my tail's flicking happily, and I'm like, oh, he's gone. About time.
All right. So what does the rest of the group want to do?
I think Elithme wanted to do something.
Yes. What did you?
I call after him, and I don't know, what do I have here?
Where are you going?
I don't know.
Where you going? I don't know.
Nowhere. Where art thou?
Yeah. No, where art thou? I mean, I can see him really far. Like my eagle vision thing is so far that I can just follow him basically as far as he goes
So you're following
down the
him.
alleyway.
You are following
My
him.
sight can. I just watch him like because I can see him pretty clearly.
As you watch him, he all of a sudden turns towards a corner where there's an alleyway. Roll a strength check if you want to stop again.
Another alleyway.
Can I roll a strength check to sprint along with the gloves?
Sure.
Okay.
You can speed it up.
Oh my god.
One.
You are
tripped.
being dragged behind the gloves.
He's just dragging himself like upside down.
My cape is billowing this entire time. It's going the wrong direction.
No, it's always straight out behind you.
Oh my god, it's like Superman. But,
said-
but he's trying to be Superman, but he's being tricked.
He's just like a drunk. He's a drunk, retarded Superman.
To purchase the
So he's out of sight now around the corner, about 150 feet down.
Okay. Can I take out my axe?
Not
No.
yet, because as you go around the corner, another figure dressed as the same as the first one is there, and your hands latch around the neck.
Okay. I actually.
Did
like, can
anyone follow him?
Spartan kick.
Oh no.
Roll a strength check. Is anyone running after to go see where he's
12
going?
plus
Yes.
two.
I am.
I'm stuck with Zebo, I guess.
I just.
No, I'm not going
I think
out.
I'm carrying
No,
Zebo.
it's
I'm carrying
just
Zebo right now.
Oh, okay.
Chase him if you want.
12 plus 2.
Yeah,
So
cool.
14.
14. All right, you give him a solid kick in the stomach, and you hear the neck snapping.
Nice.
This time, don't burn the scroll.
What type of paladin is this? So much for a paragon of good.
Zealous one.
I like fire.
Oh my god. Do we get there soon?
You get there pretty much.
Can
shortly
I
after.
headbutt the guy too?
Yes.
You just broke his neck.
After his neck is snapped, just like rolling around his head.
He's
13.
He's 13. As you smash your head in, sparks of fire light up
Oh, and there goes
From
another
the glove.
scroll.
gloves onto the body. As you guys there, you see a flaming body there. Martin, roll to see if you remember the markings first, because you saw them. You took a very close look at them.
Would that be with history?
That's intelligence.
basically.
Intelligence?
Yeah, it's your memory, not really
Yeah,
ancient history.
11 total.
11. Okay, you remember.
It's like, guys,
It's the same markings as the cultists you fought back all the way back in the forest.
these are the same markings from the cultists we fought the first time around at the wagon.
Look at him.
What are they doing here?
Yeah.
How did the paladin
What
know?
species is he? Is he an elf?
Yeah, he's a high elf.
Oh, great.
That one is a high elf, yes.
First the knife-eared shit.
No, that one. There are also human cultists and a whole bunch of other cultists and such.
Yeah. Can I roll
All
investigation
shapes and sizes. Luckily,
on the body?
Like after he recognized the body, it basically did the same green flames as it was starting. So
A
What about
cultist.
the
Oh, okay, okay.
there wasn't enough time for that.
Was there
Oh.
stone?
Gotcha.
Everything is
So it's dead?
yeah, it's dead. It's a dead enough time.
Yeah,
for
he's
that.
Failure.
very, very good.
It's very large. There's
Very
melted- Everyone can see melted stone on the ground.
I walk
anyone
up to the
see
little crater and I'm like, ooh. And I start poking around the stones.
Constitution save. That's really hot.
That is really
Oh
hot.
no, but
I
she's
look around, I'm
tiefling.
poking the stones.
Okay,
poking
good.
the
Molten
stones.
rock is hot no matter what.
It's not molten anymore. It's like it burned, it melted really fast, and then cooled
okay.
really quickly.
Okay.
Again, I'm not poking the stones that were on fire.
Good, thanks for
I'm
being
poking
clear.
around them.
Thanks for
Yeah.
being clear.
I look at my gloves and I'm like, any more?
Anymore?
Let's go.
They're not going.
They're not pulling in any which direction anymore.
And we look at you like, so, where did you get those from? And why?
I'm gonna ask him what was that?
Yeah,
Look,
look,
man,
Because-
what was that?
Oh, I'm like, that was a heretic.
Paladin answer.
I'm gonna, okay, I take my staff out and I point it at literally everyone except for Nowhere, and I cast protection from evil and good.
I like, thank you. And then I like,
Just in case.
Nick
How much
smiles
weight?
and thanks a lot.
Isn't protection of evil and good you have to make contact with them?
the...
Yeah,
Wax
that's why
is-
he-
Yeah, it is touch. It is touch. But I channel it with my staff.
You essentially just rub the stick along the wall and you cast it.
No, I got
He
rubbed.
just rubbed his hardwood stick
No,
all
no,
over the
it's a
party.
she. It's a she.
It doesn't help
It's
anyone.
even worse.
Actually,
Okay, guys. So, what do we want to do from now? So we can. It seems to be there's like a subplot of cultists in the city that we can chase after. We can go for the escort mission, or we can go and talk to the rest of the nobles.
Wait, do I wake up in time to
Wait.
go drinking with them again?
you are awake in the evening.
Actually, can we walk around town trying to find more cultists?
You can
Wait
do that on
till-
your own.
No, wait till I start lunging after one. try to keep me from killing them and interrogate them.
That is
Yes,
an
we
idea.
could do
Try
that.
to do that.
It is an idea.
And how much strength will that take?
I mean, I technically have +1 to strength now.
I have +2, so I think we should.
Yeah, we
be
Working
able to-
together.
Okay.
Grappling him.
You gotta grapple him before he shoots
Yeah,
off. He
yeah,
shoots
but
off very quickly.
As we're doing that,
I have telekinesis. I can like try and hold him.
My
Like,
guy is
Dexterity.
very fast. I could probably outrun him and get to the guy first.
I have.
Oh, that's true.
Dexterity.
I have.
That's if
Both-
you knew your way.
both
That's true, but you go a direct route.
Oh, okay.
both Zebo and
I- with my
Thamior
boots
have
of speed. I have
more
like
speed.
70 feet.
wait, aren't you still
Yeah.
unconscious?
Yeah, right now I am.
Yeah, he's unconscious right now.
Should
Speaking
we
of which,
give
can he
this
wake
thing
up?
to someone who can use them?
We
I
gave
can.
them to him.
Okay, my
You're still unconscious.
like right now, yes, but
No, he will.
normally boots of speed are good with my guy because basically I'm being a warrior mage that can like cast magic like a big old shadow sword, shoot up and slice their bellies.
Either that or we could just go about our normal thing, and the next time we try to, like...
And next time a cultist shows up,
Yeah.
Yeah.
We did
Okay,
promise-
so, well-
Yeah.
Well, next,
That's a good idea.
Roll strength to see if you don't choke him to death this time.
Okay. Okay.
Would you guys like to come and see my master, my leader person?
Sure,
Your
why not?
leader person?
Yeah, so I'm part of a company called the Sunset Mercenaries.
Are they a heretic?
No.
Okay, then let's go see them.
I asked him, will they be offended
Is
if an elf
my
shows up?
BFFL would he be
There's too many voices in the mic right now.
sorry. Would my BFFL be targeted by his gloves?
No, he's not inherently evil.
Good.
They target evil. Like,
I'm
they-
just
they-
making sure.
They need to be purely natured evil.
I'm just making sure because man,
You know, chaotic
I like my
evil,
BFFL.
just in case.
So,
random
Is this
evil
person-
thing.
I say I won't go right now. I have an appointment to keep, and I need to take
Okay.
Zebo with me. So,
Okay.
directions, me, and
I-
I'll be there later.
You have comprehend languages, right?
Yeah.
Cast it on yourself just for a moment, and you can just follow the signs.
Okay. I'll cast it once I'm out of my appointment.
Oh, sorry. No, that's what you meant. Okay, I thought you said like to get to the appointment. No, yeah.
I know where. What's your book?
The bar.
The bar, the guy. who has to come back to see
I'll
me.
draw you a map. Okay, I
Okay.
draw you a map, I guess.
Okay, I'll use
There you go.
one of my sheets of paper.
Okay, sweet.
Okay.
So you have now a map to the Sunset Mercenary Camp.
Map to Sunset Merc Camp. Awesome. I'll see you guys soon. As I take Zebo and just like
I pass you, Zebo.
Yeah, I take him and I just carry him to where I need to go.
Like he's just like a slump under your arm.
just. Bleh.
Alright, Thamior, are you going along with me now?
Yes, I'm going along with
To the
with
bar.
me.
Oh, to the camp.
Oh, with me? Okay.
Well, you're not joining us with the bar.
No, because you guys do not need more drinks. And also, is
No, you need to go, or else it won't be free for them.
Can I wander around
I'm
town?
not going to drink.
We're not going to
I'm
drink,
going to
though.
drink.
I'm not letting you.
That's true.
And is this leader of yours offended by any elves right now?
He's not offended. No, he takes pretty well everyone in.
Okay.
He took that wood elf comment hard.
Thank goodness someone that will not disrespect me.
I apologize on behalf of my species.
But-
My species.
On behalf of.
I'm like, okay, so I know what to expect now.
Well, you know what to expect from a noble class who you're trying to tell.
Okay.
The nobles in my
I'm actually gonna
well, in
follow-
my lands here have a tendency to be well.
Well, when
Straight
you say
pricks.
on behalf of an elf and make it like
This is
front
for
and
your back.
center, of course he's gonna insult you based on the difference.
So I'm gonna follow Nowhere, and I'm gonna change my cloak of the back to the cloak of Arachne.
So nowhere is wandering around town now.
Okay, yeah. I am just looking for anyone who needs like healing or purging.
You can't actually heal right now because you used up all your spell slots healing people through the night and then didn't sleep.
Yeah.
Well, then I'm just looking for more people to purge.
Yeah.
Basically, you're looking for heretics.
Yeah.
Yes.
I'm following him close by.
Okay.
Yeah. We'll do my shtick real quick.
Okay.
Sure. Let's do the bar real
So
quick.
wait, do I wake up in time to get to the
Yeah.
bar?
He just wakes up in the bar again. Like, oh, I never left.
You wake up before you reach the bar.
Am I still drunk when I wake
okay.
up?
Yeah. Well,
Don't you have, like,
you're
a hangover?
hungover, right?
You're hungover.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm
You're
like,
like,
Little
good.
headache.
You're finally awake. I go. So I'm like,
Can I go back to sleep?
I'm like, no, we got something to do. I need you for this.
You need to sing and make loud noises and.
I groan.
Have I got an idea for you, Zebo?
Oh, that's a great hangover activity.
So, like, I enter the bar, and like, so now it's like evening. It's like regular patrons there now, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So I look for the bartender. Is he there still?
Yep. He's
Okay,
there
so-
behind the counter. He sees you. waves.
I wave and signal him. So I go there and I'm like, hello, hello. I told you I'd be back. I'm back. Unfortunately, Thamor couldn't join us. He went with the rest of my group. But whenever you're ready, do you have like some kind of stage or any elevated position I can?
He says, just grab a table, drag it to the corner.
Beautiful. I love it.
Classic.
Classy.
All right.
Jinx.
Too bad he doesn't have a hole.
I have a quarterstaff. I have a quarterstaff.
He has his his stuff.
That's what Zevo's for.
And he'll just do his little dance around his bowl.
So I'm like, okay, Zeebs, you know what to do? Just follow my lead. We're gonna wing it. Wing it.
I'm gonna cast enlarge on myself.
Behold, a grand. Like, I stand up on the table. I like clear the area right in front of me.
Basically, I've become 6 feet tall and like, but
dumb
I'm very
thing.
wide.
Dummy.
Because I escaped the same proportions. Like, my proportions in every dimension double.
You're like if Hulk
And he
Hogan
gains
equaled
8 times his
you.
weight.
So what you're saying is you became the mayor?
Yes.
Yes.
So mayor is still bigger.
Yeah. This is just so like
He's
the
like-
moment he does that, I say, "Ladies and gentlemen, may I have your eyes and ears? Today you shall be bequeathed with the knowledge of Stonehenge's mayor." And I start my shindig. So I'm gonna roll for performance.
Do you have like a minor illusion to make him look more like the mayor?
Yes.
Like a gnome?
Yes.
I actually,
Yes,
I
he has
actually
minor
do have minor
illusion.
illusion as well.
Alright.
I think everyone does.
Style casting it or.
Yeah, do you want to cast it or?
I'm gonna class sleep on everyone. I'm kidding.
Yeah.
You need to beat their
No.
HP.
In this case, it's commoners instead of guards.
Yeah.
So their HP is like 7, right?
Yeah.
Can I cast false life to ease on the hangover?
No, I don't let you. So before I start my performance, I use a bardic inspiration for myself, so that I gain a D. 6 was it?
Is it?
I think it's D6, yeah.
Yeah, D6. Because I really want this to be a good performance.
Very
What's
good.
in there? You got this, man.
Are you going to do the same for me as well?
Yeah, sure. I can use 2 of them. So we both get a D6.
Alright, you use both bardic
Yeah.
inspirations.
Yeah. So
Say
as
you
a-
did that before the.
Yeah, I did that before. So, as Zebo's like doing his enlarging thing and it's taking effect, I quickly open up my chest and just like slide it like perched like by my table so that people can notice it, but it's like, oh, it's just a chest, it's empty, maybe he might do something. So now I'm gonna roll the performance. So that's a 16 plus 4. So 20.
Sweet.
And then bardic inspiration on top of that.
Yeah, we're gonna make it super stonk. Okay, 21.
21.
So do I also have to roll performance?
So what are you doing to perform?
Yes.
Oh, first off, I'm enlarging.
Yeah, you're
enlarging
enlarged.
and you dance around the pole.
So I'll, ladies and gentlemen, the epic tale of Stonehenge's Sir Tubbs, Rick Tubberson.
Are you going to like play music while I sing or
Yes,
something?
yeah,
Or-
we're making a musical, and you're gonna be acting, and so I.
Okay, let's sing and dance, I guess.
Alright, time for improv.
We're doing Hamilton, but the mayor style.
Time
You can use your bardic inspiration at any point throughout the performance if you don't like a roll.
Yeah.
That's a unnatural 20. So I got a 17 and I have +3 to performance.
Amazing.
Okay,
So both of us got
Yeah.
20 without
Yeah.
bardic inspiration.
So as I'm playing along, a very, just a jovial tune. Zebo, aka Sir Tubby McTubbs, is prancing around the village, celebrating with his kinsmen a bountiful harvest, when suddenly a skeleton army appears. But Sir Tubbs' immense masculine strength is more than enough to fell the entire army in one massive swoop.
Are we doing?
Are you doing
Okay.
minor illusion?
I'm gonna
Yes,
cast
yeah.
minor illusion to make another skeleton as well.
Yeah, and I cast a prestidigitation to make a nice gust of wind just shoot through the
Alright.
crowd.
And I'm gonna
Both of you
wait.
roll performance again.
I got a 13.
I got a 12. I'm gonna boost this one.
With the bardic. Okay.
14.
14. There you go. So you both did all right. Part of the performance.
So, the skeleton army is decimated. But what's this? Cultists have appeared. They are here. They are there. They could be outside your own home. But fear not. Sir Tubbs always looks out for his people. So he gives a thunderous call. Heroes, join me now. Let us purge these heretics.
So us.
That was a unnatural 23.
Unnatural 23. Okay, and Daniel.
I'm just looking to see if I have any good spells to make a booming voice, and I really don't.
You don't know.
Do you have colorful,
I know
colorful things?
prestidigitation. It's a cantrip for me.
Yeah. So.
Yeah, so I'm just spamming it this entire time.
That's what I did with my misadventure.
Let's see. That's plus. What's it? Plus 3. So 14.
14?
Okay, that's good enough.
So then at the gates, a thunderous knock as a Minotaur skull head gets pinned into the wall, and thus a new sport was born. We call it Pally Golf. Can only be played with the Warhammer and with the freshly deceased skull. Must be clean though. We have our stat hits. And now, as the heroes walk into the village, they are greeted with awe and are just inspiring to the townsfolk. And McTubbs gives them a noble quest. Help me purge these heretics, and we shall party like it's 1699. To quote Weird Al Yankovic.
Everybody at this point is very confused but enjoying it.
What is he talking about? I don't know, but he sure sounds good.
Paladin comes out of nowhere. Yeah!
This is my party.
Heretics!
As you're wandering around town.
We got this, David.
Again, remember, these are normal people. These aren't the military. They may have money.
Military has money.
Yeah,
Not as
Just
much as the town.
It's mostly just crayons.
exactly. Okay, crayons is a very cheap form.
Crayons and sriracha.
Okay, that's like pesos for me. Or rupees.
Yeah, but like Marines.
Okay.
Moving on.
Yes, moving on. Is he rolling a strength
So-
check?
Yeah, you're rolling a strength check now.
He found some-
As you were wandering around, you reached around the edge of town.
What?
What? You fly out, hands first, feet behind you, through the gate, past the guards at the gate. They just look at some paper pillows, and you shoot out into the forest.
I'm
Can I try to?
I'm sprinting after him.
You
And
sprint
as I
after him.
pass the guards, I wave at them.
Let's hey surprise. Can I try to get my footing under me and actually run?
Yes, you can roll again.
Would that be
Roll again as you
acrobatics?
reach the forest. Acrobatics.
14 plus 2.
16.
16. You are barely able to get your feet underneath you as you're running.
Am I keeping up with him?
No, actually, you're slowly falling behind. The gloves are massively fast.
Where's Zemo?
How far away is he?
Phew,
As
done.
you were beside him when he started, and you all of a sudden took off, we'll say you're at 10 feet, but the gap is slowly widening. So you're not far behind him.
Alright, I'm going to activate my Cloak of Arachne and cast webs from where I am to 40 feet in front of me. So now he has to make a wisdom saving throw to see if he gets tangled in my webs or not.
Okay.
Wisdom. Strength.
Really, wisdom.
Well, strength will probably need to break out
Save
of it.
DC. Sorry, Dex. It's a Dex save.
Oh,
throw.
dex save.
So you
Ah.
have
That makes sense.
So this is -1 then.
You have to beat a 13, but I have I have a plus on my dex, right?
But it's against your charisma, not against your dex.
Is it my?
Yeah,
I
because
have
it's
a
a
plus
casting.
1 on my charisma then.
Yeah, it's your dex.
So
Yeah.
14.
It's your charisma.
Mind you,
because
your
that's a
hangover
cast.
So what am I
wearing
rolling
off
against?
really
14.
quickly now.
14.
So you're
You're
like
rolling
putting
against
it-
14.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like,
Okay.
okay, whatever.
All right,
card,
so he gets
I'll
tangled
just
up.
slide.
As he gets tangled up, we'll roll for the gloves. The gloves are shooting forward through the webs.
Oh no!
He's
And
getting
then
tangled.
he's
Slow down, so you're able to keep up now, but it's still like max.
I look over at him. I'm like, hey, can you slow down, bud?
You're still at like full sprint and still
Me,
like
I-
his face is no
Heretics
longer
is
going
never-
getting wider.
Me with a
Alright.
joyous expression on my face. I'm like, no.
No.
I only have 2 speeds.
Wait, before you do anything, can I hop on his back and wrap my arms around him to hold
Sorry.
on?
You can try.
Roll
Roll a
a
dex.
dex.
That's my dex.
Roll a dex to try and grab onto him.
Slip pulls his pants off.
Oh my god!
Wait, the guy who we tied his shoes together, we never saw him get up.
Do you have
We
a
never
note?
saw him get up. No.
Yes.
Yes, very good.
Grabs
Just,
up his-
11, but my dex is +2.
All right. So you aren't quite able to land on his back, but you managed to catch onto the tail. So you're kind of like flying behind him.
Smack, 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 smack.
Oh, okay.
Not
like,
scratch.
Wouldn't that be an acrobatics thing too?
No, that was just a dex.
Oh,
All you hear out of nowhere is just a scream of the king.
Okay, can I try to get my feet back under me again and like try to run?
At this point, your feet are tangled in web. So
Damn.
You're welcome.
Okay. I'll just get dragged along for the ride.
As we're going, I go wee.
Actually, can I try to swing my tail around a little bit?
No, because this hurts. No,
it doesn't hurt.
this is the
that
only way I'm being able to keep up with you. I'm
What
doing
tail?
this so that we can, so that I can stop you from killing him, so we can interrogate him.
Okay. But I really do want to kill him.
You can kill him
No.
afterwards.
After.
Okay.
As you're-
We're discussing this.
As you're shooting through the forest, you hear a surprise screech and you lock onto something spiked and green.
Oh.
A long spiky tail.
I-
As you shoot forward and land on top of it, with your arms locked around its neck.
That's a
Okay.
big piece.
I look at you. I'm like,
I headbutt it.
Do you have a helmet on?
I'm in full plate.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hey Daniel, where on this do you find HP? Oh, there's HP. Never mind. I found it.
oh no,
Oh, this is.
Oh no.
this is not good.
He's entering combat. Hey, we might get some.
You're definitely
Okay,
grappling
should I roll?
him though, so everyone else gets advantage on hitting him,
Yeah.
Yeah.
including
You,
him.
you can roll to headbutt him. Yes.
19 plus 2.
21.
21. So you successfully headbutt him. I'm not sure. Daniel, what was the unarmed damage then?
It's 1d4 plus strength.
1d4 plus strength? Okay. So what is your strength plus modifier?
2.
2. So you yeah, that's... Oh wait, no, you roll that. Never mind, I don't roll that.
1d4?
Yeah,
Yeah.
1d4.
4, 4, 4, 4, 4, 4, 4, 4, 4, 4, 4, 4, 4.
3.
Ah, close enough.
Fine.
Alright.
Ow, my nose. On the back of my head.
Are we like high up? Or
Can
are we
I
just
cast
like- no,
protection
he
from
used,
good
like,
and evil on
basically-
myself?
Greg, do you have any spell slots left?
No.
No.
No, you don't.
You have nothing.
Damn.
This is why I came with you. The only thing you can do is charge him and
So
strangle him
he's
to death.
headbutted him. What do you want to do?
I'm gonna use my dust of disappearance.
Alright.
And so it's gonna.
You smack it down and you burst out sneezing.
Oh no!
Oh no.
No!
Dust of it's,
Did you
dust
roll
of
to make sure that this is, or is this just you trolling me?
This is dust of sneezing. When all attempts to identify it, it identifies as dust of disappearance. There is no way to tell it's dust of sneezing.
This is what you warned me about.
I had a feeling.
You got
Wait, does
Well,
the thing start
but it-
sneezing too?
It's in the radius.
Yo.
So
too.
everything is now sneezing.
You're sneezing.
Okay.
But the gloves are still strangled because the
Does the
gloves do
sneezing
not
help
help.
me strangle him?
Yeah, probably.
We have to save. Must succeed a DC 15 Constitution saving throw, or become unable to breathe while sneezing uncontrollably.
This is why we need rebreathers.
And the devil failed.
The devils failed. Oh no! Is it a?
What?
Did you?
He wants
Damn
us
this!
to
We
die.
need to run.
He can't. He's too busy strangling a devil.
I don't care. I will cut off your hands, and you can hear. We can hear you later. We need to run.
The thing is, this devil can't breathe already, and he's strangling it.
So 1.
So you can't breathe.
So both of you.
I have a
can't
plus
even-
2, so.
You can't even warn him.
But while I'm doing this, I
Davis,
let
also you roll a Constitution save as well.
Okay.
I let go of him.
He's like, nope.
It's Constitution, right?
Yeah.
Caleb.
Constitution. What is the difficulty?
15.
15.
Caleb,
5.
You can breathe. All right. What is it, Joseph?
this is outside the city, right?
Yes, this is outside the city.
Oh.
So are Thamior and I anywhere nearby? Can we hear any of this?
You might be able to. Roll,
Just
let's roll
loud
perception.
sneeze.
What's your perception
No,
modifier?
they need to sneeze like me.
What was their perception modifier, Joseph?
Or like my stepfather when he blows his nose, it sounds like a
Joseph.
trumpet.
What was your perception modifier?
What?
What's your perception modifier?
Mine is +3.
And that is a 20. You definitely hear it. Does
That's
anyone else want to see if they hear it, or is Joe?
Thamior, come with me.
We're busy.
Well, I'm with him.
We're too busy dancing and
Oh, yeah, you
We're making
your
money.
dad.
We're all in groups of 2s.
So yeah. So
Let's-
Thamior,
Thamior-
Thamior, come.
Okay.
And we fucked up. Well, you fucked up, but and then I made it worse.
No one's died yet.
Yeah.
But you
I'm gonna
can't
cast-
breathe.
Can't
And you're
I
strangling
can't breathe.
guy.
The heretic can't breathe.
The heretic can't breathe, and it's being strangled.
So,
So it's trying to gasp for breath through the smoke, and is being strangled by.
Wait, is it taking suffocation damage then?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm keeping track of that.
Okay. Can I headbutt it again?
Hey,
Oh. We need to
Sure,
investigate.
Roll
No,
spray.
this is not something that we want to keep
This
alive.
is much stronger than the cultist.
I roll a 1 plus 2.
Way to go.
So you.
Wait,
do a
does he
crit.
get advantage because he's grappling him?
Yes, you get advantage, but that's on hitting.
On hitting. Okay.
Well, he rolled to try and hit.
To hit. Okay, then roll again. Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Wait. What am I rolling for then?
To try and hit, because you roll with
So
advantage.
It's just 2d. It's rolling d20 a second time, and seeing if you get a higher.
9 plus 2, so that's 11.
Well, that's high enough to hit. When you're grappling, I would say that's high enough.
Okay. So now I
I've got a song
roll
prepped
what?
on Discord.
You roll
so
1d4
when
plus
time
2
comes,
again.
You can listen to it. Then I'll have another one after.
This is what we're doing.
Can't believe.
Does that count?
What?
That's
No, re-roll.
Roll it on a hard surface, please.
Okay.
Well, he didn't roll very high anyway.
Oh, 1.
He rolled even worse.
So
Plus
Plus
2.
plus
3.
Hey.
How is the devil looking?
Gasping.
Very,
Out of nowhere,
very
some-
surprised because
Somebody flew up, started
This is
strangling.
what a paladin in bright white and gold with white gold gloves, white gold cape, white gold helmet, just came shooting through the forest and latched onto its neck perfectly.
And then started headbutting it.
And now I can't breathe because it starts sneezing.
Yes.
Wait, can you use a
It
sneezing
hasn't tried
to
to attack me at all, though.
It's a little
it's 'cause
busy.
it's too
It's a little busy.
No, it got interrupted.
By the
Okay. Are Thamior and I nearby now? Can we see them?
They are now in sight, yes.
Can I do? This is my turn.
You can make your one action before they get there, though.
All right. God damn it.
I don't want to live on this planet.
I don't want to be part of this.
Get a 6.
Because I have a feeling as to what it is, and it's not very good.
And a note.
I take out my 2 daggers and I plunge them straight into the
Roll. Roll with advantage because he's being grappled.
So this is for the
That's
first dagger.
6. That's a 20.
Oh, it's a crit.
So first one's a crit.
10. 2. So 10. And then my dex, right?
Yeah, but not proficiency because it's second hand.
That's 12.
12.
Power went out for Joseph. So
Oh shit.
Someone keep track in Discord.
hello.
Plug the speakers into
Yep.
the phone.
If it
Yeah,
were.
I got the text. No, actually. I do not have that much call time, though. I have like 5 minutes.
I have unlimited call time.
Oh, Davis has unlimited call time. I'll get him to message you his phone number over Discord, and we'll plug it into the...
I already have his number.
Okay. Oh, he already has your
Can you
number,
pass
so I'll
those
call
off
you.
to Caleb?
Can I read it?
For yourself.
Oh,
No,
and then...
please don't.
Don't actually read it?
Yeah.
Here you go.
I'll let him decide
That's from Martin.
if you're allowed to know.
If I'm allowed to, like, specifically my character? Or are you just saying me?
You know
as
what?
a
Just
player?
leave it between me and him.
Hello?
That's fine.
Yeah.
You
Okay.
put it on speaker? You want to plug it?
speaker.
You want to
This
plug it
doesn't
into the
have a
speakers?
plug-in. Whoops.
You don't have a wire.
You don't have a wire plug-in? Okay, well just turn it up and we'll... just keep it with you, Davis, and try and talk him through what's going on if he's going to do anything. And try and get our attention too.
Okay. My battery's... Actually, no, I have a charger, so it should
Yeah,
be
you
good.
have a 10-foot long charger cord.
Joseph, you still hear me, right?
Alright. So
Yeah.
you roll damage then for both of them. And it's double damage, so...
For the first one.
So, Ricky's attacking the thing.
With
and
both
credit
daggers. Yep. And credit with the first one.
with the first one.
Do you want to roll to hit? You've already rolled to hit with the second one?
Yeah, he did.
Yeah.
What? How high did he get?
12.
12. Oh, second one misses. So,
Really?
yeah.
While he's grappled?
Yeah, it's because you have
Oh,
to.
you can roll twice.
Yeah, that was
what-
including it. That was with
Oh.
advantage on each.
Oh, with advantage on each. So the second one, the highest one was 12.
Yeah.
Yeah, 12 isn't high.
Yeah, the grappling gives you advantage, and that's the accuracy buff you get.
So, wait. Ricky didn't hit it at all?
No, he
No.
hit
He
it
hit it
with
with
the
a crit.
first dagger. He got a crit.
Oh.
Second dagger.
So first dagger does double damage, second one does not.
How much damage
Right.
did he do?
I rolled a 3, and then do I get the plus 2?
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Yeah,
You
plus
rolled
2
a
from
3 plus
dexterity.
So
two.
5,
So 5.
5 times 2.
So 10.
so 10 damage.
10 damage.
There you
From a
go.
dagger, that's pretty decent. Just stabbed him in the lung.
How does the demon
Alright.
look right now that I'm strangling it?
Devil. There's a difference.
How does the devil look?
It looks like it has a dagger in its side. It's covered in spikes. And now let's see if it gets to take an action this turn. It does not. It is still coughing.
Oh,
and sneezing.
I still need to. I have to roll to do
See
my
if you can breathe.
Constitution save. Right?
Yeah,
I
we'll
have
say you
to
passed it for that one because it's already passed.
Okay.
Okay, do I have to roll?
At this point, it would be Joseph's turn, I think.
Okay, Joseph, it's your turn.
You can do something if you want.
Scorching Ray.
Scorching Rave?
Scorching ray. So basically, yes.
Can you tell me what he said?
He-
Davis?
Okay, so Scorching Ray, start from there.
So he's doing scorching ray all against the devil, right?
Scorching
They're
ray.
all against the devil, right?
He's gonna shoot you with it.
It's the only thing to target.
Roll
Yeah.
the hit, what dice?
It is D20, though. It's a ranged spell attack. So, shoot. What's he
So 10 plus 9.
plus 9?
So does that hit?
Wait.
He still has to roll for that, right? 10 plus 9?
Why did I pick
Yeah.
block?
Okay.
Because there's like so much that I want
Okay.
Do
Plus
that 2 more
9.
times.
Next time you reload.
15 or 13 plus 9.
But he's not rolling against it. This is just accuracy.
Yeah, I know
5
that's
plus
what.
9.
Oh,
He's rolling accuracy for him.
okay.
Next time be
Yeah.
a fighter. Because a fighter has the most subclasses.
Hi.
Shut up.
Yeah, I'm still there.
It's okay.
So that's 10.
I'm just
Accuracy goes against armor class
Pardon?
as well.
Yeah, 14.
Yeah.
I'm an asshole.
That's why I was rolling accuracy.
I'm or not.
Oh,
Okay,
the
so
thing
I
is, he's
rolled
been
a
rolled
10, a 13,
Oh, wait,
and a
with
5.
with
They're
advantage.
all plus 9.
With advantage.
They're all advantage, so you can roll a second time
for each.
and take the higher number.
Oh, so they're all advantage because I'm grappling, and I can roll a second time for each. So that's what I'm going to do right now.
Doing it again, boys.
Can I have one this time?
Did any of them not hit? There's
the
19,
lowest number. Wait, there's a 19. What are the other ones?
19, 22, and
Might be
14.
The 14 one you can reroll a
The
second.
14
Well,
one?
actually, roll them all in case you get crits, though.
Yeah, roll them all.
Okay,
in
I'm
case you
gonna
get
roll them all
crits.
just in case if I get crits.
I just love this time.
16,
Here we go.
8, and 1. Sorry.
So this,
Alright,
the last
so
one
the
misses.
The first two hit.
2d6 for each one that hit.
Or no, for damage.
Okay, so a 2 and a 4
And then another 2d6.
and another 2 because advantage.
No, because he fired 2 rays that hit.
Okay.
Each one does 2d6.
Oh, okay. So 2, 4, and 3, and
Lucky.
4.
13.
So 6 and 7.
So he did
This is a
13.
fire attack.
Yeah, this is a fire attack.
Okay. The fire splashes along and across him.
The fire splashes along and across him.
So does it do anything? Is he
He
immune?
doesn't seem bothered by it.
The devil doesn't seem bothered by the attack.
This
He's
is
immune.
Not something we want to fight.
It's
It
immune.
appears it's immune to fire.
Maybe just resistant, but possibly immune.
Okay.
This is not something we
Do you want to do
fight.
anything else? Okay, you can't do anything else? Okay.
They bring the fight to the board.
Big me.
Pardon?
Meaty.
Go through the spine.
You'll just stay pretty far away? Okay. How far about?
How far are we?
He's currently about 60 feet out.
Okay, 60 feet out?
I'll just use my sword.
We are still on the damn
120
thing.
feet out.
Well, actually,
120 feet out? Okay, so he goes back 120 feet out.
Okay. Who's
He's
next?
running away.
Daniel is.
I really can't do anything.
Just run up and
No,
stab
you're
it.
about 60 feet out.
Well, I don't want to use my sword because I'll hit him.
You have advantage to hit the right targets.
Yeah.
It's also disadvantage at distance, though.
So he would just be rolling normally, or he could sprint up to them and just get there.
Yeah, I could sprint up. I'll sprint up and then do it, right? So, roll a d20 for that, right?
Do the gloves understand intention, or do they just want to strangle everything?
Strangle
They
it.
go after evil. So
If I
they
were
would
to-
have to be like evil nature.
If
Are
I
they
were to
sentient?
draw my axe and use the
Depends.
gloves to swing the axe, would the gloves allow that?
I don't think the gloves are not willing to let go.
Okay.
are the gloves sentient?
That is debatable.
So I'm gonna roll a d20.
Well,
Okay.
if it's
You ran up to him. That uses using sprinting, so you can reach them with sprinting and then take an action next turn.
Unless
Okay.
you. Oh wait, you have an action surge, don't you?
Yeah.
That gives you an extra action in your turn if you want to use
Yeah.
that. So
So you use your action surge.
Yeah.
So then roll
so
a
one
d20.
that's only
Okay,
useful
Daniel's
once.
using his action surge to run up to the creature.
7.
With advantage. With advantage.
You're still advantage.
Oh, I'm
So
gonna
roll
use,
again.
I'm gonna use.
you get to
Or you get to
Yeah,
roll
yeah.
again, just normally.
Wait.
He's trying to hit the creature.
10. Okay, I'm gonna use one of my luck points
Okay,
to roll again.
go for it.
Wait, but the 10 might have hit because it's plus your strength.
Don't question.
Okay.
He can't wait until after I've said it.
Okay.
He's gonna decide first.
Okay,
11.
sorry. So 11 plus your strength probably,
2.
and proficiency.
4.
So
11 plus 14, that's 15.
yeah.
Okay, that is a hit.
Daniel hit the creature.
Okay.
Is this the spine devil?
No. No more questions.
So am I
Deal
rolling
with
for
it.
damage, right? Or what?
Okay, what's the sword say to use?
All I know is that it's magic. Well, I forget. Was it like a magical goblet?
It is the same as your long sword, essentially. In
Yeah.
stats. It's just it is special in that.
Okay, so
So and it counts, and its attacks count as magical, so they get past physical immunities and such.
Got it. Okay, so then it's like 1d8.
1d8 plus strength and proficiency. No, just plus strength.
Yeah.
So roll 1d8 then.
I can do
1d8. Which one is that one?
That's the one. That would be this one.
1.
Plus your strength.
That's +2. Should I use a luck point? Wait, can I use that only once?
I don't know. I didn't take the luck perk. I haven't looked too much into it.
Yeah, I'm still here.
It's 3 times per.
Daniel's still trying to.
Okay, so I'll use a luck
damage to the
point then.
creature.
7.
7 total damage.
Yep.
He did 7 damage.
7 damage.
Don't slay.
Combo.
All right.
That was
Davis,
the luck
sword.
point.
Nowhere. What are you doing?
Oh?
No, not
Oh,
in combat.
Constitution save.
Yeah.
No, that's at the end of the turn.
Yeah.
I try to bite the devil's neck out.
Oh.
All right. Do
In full plate.
I don't think
roll dexterity to get your mouth in around the spikes.
What happens if
Shakes
you-
himself.
If you hit the spikes.
It just dies. Continues to grapple because the gloves don't want to let go.
Oh. He hung up. Apparently. Oh well. 9
I'll text him when it gets to his turn. And
minus
ask him what
1,
he's
so
doing.
it's an 8.
He rolled an 8 for Dex.
8 for dex.
You really suck at that.
All right. You are unable to get your mouth around the spikes.
What happened?
Well, he's got armor on, so.
Yeah. Roll.
You
roll
saw that?
one.
Oh. Okay, sorry about that.
Roll 1d10 for me.
1d10.
Yes.
Don't get a good roll.
Get a 1.
3.
3. Take that off your health.
Okay.
3 damage.
Oh my
I
goodness.
took 3 damage from trying to bite the demon's neck out.
All right, and Ricky, your turn.
Lead him to the bar.
I'm going to do it again with my knives.
Both daggers plunge. You essentially just pull the one out and try and stab it back in again.
Try to stab its eyes out.
He's turned
No.
over onto his side. There's front, right?
It's essentially still
You have
standing.
advantage.
It's just
I know, that's
Davis is
18.
latched onto its neck.
I have to check the numbers. 14. So first one was 18.
Okay.
Plus.
That's 18.
Roll again, see if you can get a crit.
Oh, but by the way, the first one is actually +2 to Dex, so that's a 20.
Yeah.
But
Is
it's
that
not a crit.
on my end or is this on
That's
yours?
9. So again, the first
18.
18
Okay.
plus
Okay.
2.
So 20 again. So both of them are hitting.
All right.
You're
and then
actually
I
a
roll
lot
for
higher
damage.
So the first one is plus your
Ricky is stabbing the creature.
dex.
Twice.
We need to pack up soon.
Oh, right.
1.
It's 9:55.
Okay.
So that's 3.
Do we want to continue this battle next time?
Just finish
I
shanking
think
him.
we're gonna have to pack up now
We're running
because it's
out of time.
9:55.
Finish shanking him.
Yeah, finish
Just roll the
it.
damage quickly.
So
3.
1 and 3, right?
So that's 4 plus your dex.
But that would be added on twice, right?
No,
it'd be
no,
5.
because the
First one.
dual wield rules, it only adds to the 1.
Oh, so then +2. So that's
So that's 6 damage.
6 damage.
He did 6 damage to the creature.
And then I'm like, oh, and then I'll use my cunning action to hide, to hide.
Okay, you're hiding, and that is where we close then, because we're out of time.
Sorry, guys.
No
So
worries.
question, did I take that 3 damage from not being able to breathe, or did I take that damage from trying to bite the spikes?
So I'm
Trying
trying
to
to bite
bite
the
it.
spikes.
I never rolled the Constitution save for breathing.
Then roll it.
Well, that's to stop sneezing entirely, not just
Okay.
not take
Roll to
damage.
stop sneezing. Yeah, that would be at the end of round.
Well, no, that's the end of his turn.
It says at the
17. So yeah, you
You-
stop sneezing
you stop
with the double
You
dozen.
can see what you are now trying to kill.
I look into its cold, dead eyes and see that it's going to die.
And it looks back at you and says, "What the fuck are you
Okay.
doing?"
Joseph, any questions?
No.
No, we just
We're
we
continuing
ran
this
out of
next
time.
session.
Do you know what it is?
I'm not sure.
It's, I think it's like a bone
okay.
devil. Or
Well, we
something.
have your monster man.
Anything else?
You can look through 'em.
I know it's a devil, and there's no devils that are weak.
I
See
know.
ya.
But it's
Did we gain any experience or are we doing that next
Oh, for the 2 cultists you strangled, how much experience are cultists, Daniel?
I don't know.
Oh my god. I think that's awesome that you just you're an experience finder now.
That's all he's used for now.
Experience
I'm
horror.
to see if I have the cultist in this deck.
We get experience for the 2 cultists
Here we go.
I murdered.
Yeah. It's probably not a lot.
We get 2 experience.
With how it's gonna be divvied up.
Yeah, with how it's divvied up.
Daniel, did you see my
Okay,
post?
let's just calculate that
Not
next
yet.
session then.
I'm just looking
Yeah,
at
let's
it.
do that
Yeah.
next session.
I'm not seeing. I don't think this shows how much
Yeah,
experience
Joseph.
it's
We'll
worth.
just count it next session, David.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So then, when we actually manage to either die or kill the thing,
Okay.
Does this thing have, like, this thing is probably beefy, right?
this is beefy.
It's a devil.
It's a medium-sized creature.
It's a devil. They're beefy.
It's big stonk.
It's kind of skinny looking.
Also, the spell.
Oh
I
my
cast,
god! Is
enlarge,
it a bone
its
devil?
full name is
Don't you
enlarge
dare
slash
throw a
reduce.
bone
I can
devil at
also
us.
use it to half all my proportions.
You're a bastard.
Can you cast it on opposite sides of your body?
What?
No, it's to an individual, and it's if I cast it on myself twice, I would shrink down and then grow back up if I did opposite. Wait, could I cast it twice? No, because it takes. It takes concentration.
Just keep
So if you got the
concentrating.
dual concent,
If I took the dual concentration thing, then I could potentially cast it on
Enlarge
myself
the
twice.
head.
No, that would be like shrink myself, then shrink myself smaller.
This is big brain time.
No.
I could make myself a large creature.
What you could do, you could shrink me down.
I could look
And
down
then I
on
could-
you all as at 9 feet tall.
And
I'm
I'm
like,
like, but then I just go SWAT because you're so light.
that's the thing. It increases my mass.
Oh, as well.
It increases
So
my mass.
you-
I become stronger.
With every step that you're taking in the pub, it's just like.
Wait, is there a limit to what you can cast that on?
Sorry, what?
Is there a limit to what you can cast that on?
I don't think so.
You should cast it on me
you
so I can
cast
get
it on
between the
something
cracks.
that's already
of
large.
Yes, and then it'll become huge. And
Oh,
if
my
I cast it on them again, they
My
go
knee
up
really
a size class.
What if you cast it on a devil?